Oh, Future J, cut it right now. Okay, that's gonna help me out in the future.
So D&D.
So D&D.
Oh my god, are we doing the damn
Welcome to the
thing?
stream. We're just here playing D&D at one time. All 5 of us.
Are we doing the damn thing, bro?
What? Running late? Fuck you. No such
Okay,
thing.
opening question, everyone.
Yeah.
Alright, joke's over. Here's the great D&D starter question.
Yep.
Where will you go when it's all over?
Ooh.
Like, when we die or when we do the mission?
Where will you go when it's all
It's
over?
up to interpretation.
Oh.
God damn it, I just fixed the scene!
You're right.
Maya, go back to sleep.
Maya,
Actually,
where
though,
will
we
you
can-
go when it's all over?
The void.
When we all go to sleep, where do we go?
Where do you control volume in... There we
Maya
go.
is currently muted.
Yeah, she is. Does she have a mic?
Her laptop has a mic.
Does it? Are you sure?
I'm 99% positive.
Well, if nobody else is gonna answer, I'll go first then.
Yeah, go ahead.
You did,
Alright, well,
bro.
when all this is over, I don't know that there's anywhere else to go. I don't have any real path, so I guess I'll keep existing, I suppose. Forever. Not long enough, really. Ugh. It's horrible.
Okay.
It's Cadriel.
Yes, that Cadriel. Hi.
I totally forgot about that.
We almost never introduce names.
Mhm.
So who's next?
I guess you. I guess anyone. Maya's currently a blinking void, so...
Yeah.
Hi, you guys, I'm here. I don't
Holy
know why
shit.
the camera isn't working. I don't
Hang
It
know
was
what
working for a second.
We saw her for a second.
did.
That's market improvement.
We saw
It's
Maya
a
for
black
fraction
screen
of a
now.
second.
Oh.
Maya's in the void.
Hey.
Honestly, it's completely fine for it to be black. It's a mark of quality for what today has been.
Yeah, in case we want to know what's going on, I'm in a hotel in a different state because that's where we're at right now.
It's okay. All you missed was the podcast we did.
So, I get it. Fuck you guys. Okay, I'm here. I hear everything. Can you repeat the question though? I heard the response, but not the question.
Yeah. So the question is, where will you go when it's all over? That is the full question with no context provided.
Okay, so I guess I'll go. I guess just look for my memories, maybe get some answers. I'm not too sure.
Baby boy, sorry.
I've been going moment by moment for a lot of what I remember, so I guess that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Thank you,
So-
Cassius.
Cash is my name. Huh.
Siegfried.
Hello, Siegfried.
He's got this stupid
I
ass
will
whiteboard.
go to the next mission. I will keep on doing that. I believe that the moment I'll stop doing an objective or a mission or a goal is the moment that I will have no form of consciousness. So, if that answers the question.
Wait, hang on. So Siegfried's entire morality is structured around whatever his current mission is?
Hey, don't question it.
That's terrifying.
That episode of Star Trek where a copy of Mein Kampf landed on a planet.
Oh my god!
Okay, you know what?
Alright, so that's where we're at for today.
I'll be right back, guys. Just one sec.
I scared it's D&D group.
Everyone's being scared.
Back. I'm just gonna switch over to my phone because clearly my laptop is not cooperating. Be back.
Okay. Okay, Foster.
Oh?
There we go.
Oh.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
He's a sideways figure.
There we go.
Is this working?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Roll wave. Okay. Go, Foster.
No. I'm just gonna keep exploring. I don't really have any time or place or anything to do at this moment. So I'll just keep going where my feet take me.
Thank you, Nhago.
I mean, I'm not gonna say my name, Andrew. You knew I
I know.
wasn't gonna.
I
You knew
know.
I wasn't gonna,
I'm
Andrew.
not disappointed. I'm just doing my job.
Gets it wrong.
You knew I wasn't gonna do it.
No, see,
Fucks it up though.
the difference is that Vikas and me did it by mistake. Foster does it by choice.
I'm not angry. I'm just doing what I have to, so Foster can yell at me for doing what I have to. That's the social arrangement. I'm fine with it.
Alright, I think that just
I guess
leaves
my
Faye, right?
Yeah, just Faye.
Yeah. I don't know. I really enjoy Kusand, and I think I would like to stay in Kusand and get to know the people a little better, but I don't know where I want to go next.
Like these people?
Well, let's not be crazy.
Well, hold on. I didn't say that. I just said I don't know where I want to go next.
I fucking hate everyone here.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Are we still in character, or are we talking about the real world?
Yes.
Yes.
It's both. Alright.
D&D.
Okay.
D&D.
Do.
I'm dealing with the playlist. Okay. Okay. So, I'm trying to think. As of last session, the entire party managed to fend off a horde of pirates and possibly gang members, definitely abominations. And found their way onto the pirate ships, where they unfortunately hit a bit of a wall. They now have a few names that they can go off of. They have the name Shark and the name Golgari, as well as a shipping manifesto and a note referencing a red breeze, as well as a few more items to their names. But unfortunately, other than that, they are now currently on their way back to Kusand to try and follow up on any leads they might have with any of the contacts they might know. Before then, this is going to do a minor amount of retconning. I'd like to briefly visit their first night, their last night in the woods, the long rest they take on their way back to Kusand, where in the midst of sweep or in the midst of watch, excuse me, and Cassius, while all by your lonesome, after several hours of trying to hail Drasala to no effect, something comes to you all of a sudden, unbaited, and very, very harsh in the back of your mind. You hear the words, "It shall watch." And then suddenly, the presence you are so familiar with is flushed from you. Gone in an instant.
Is this like in my like dreamscape, or am I like asleep, or like am I awake during all this?
You can't sleep. You're awake.
Okay.
You're currently like the only one awake, like up right now. Like let's say you're on watch.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself on the screen?
Sorry, the dice are in the way. Yeah, I see myself.
Okay. And shortly after this, you realize you hear a noise coming from over here.
Okay, so Siegfried's the closest, so I kind of like shake his shoulders. Siegfried.
Luke, you're muted.
What?
Do you hear that? Wait, was it something I heard or something I saw? Sorry.
You heard something. Like it sounded like leaves rustling. Let's say.
Siegfried.
I didn't hear it.
I heard rustling over here, and I point to where it was.
Alright.
Oh,
I pick
jeez.
up the bardiche and I walk towards it.
I'm following behind.
Okay.
Just
You turn the corner to the side of where Cassius pointed to the noise, and you both see it. It is a fairly large hound, still medium-sized, but a fairly large hound staring at you balefully and sadly. Holding in its mouth is a long whip coiled around its teeth. And this is the face of the mound.
Oh my god! I recognize that dog.
What dog that is?
Jeez, that dog looks familiar.
He looked very disappointed for some reason.
I immediately go, "Aw," and I start cooing. I'm like, "It's okay." And I start walking up to it like with my hands
As you
like
get
up.
closer to him, he appears to go mildly feral.
Oh. Oh, and I put my hands up like.
Only mildly feral.
I go, "It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you."
It lays the whip it's carrying its mouth at your feet and kind of backs away a little. It seems wary of you.
I give a look to Siegfried, and then I gently pick up the whip.
It is black, very long, like a whip should be,
Mhm.
and it is strangely cold and damp to the touch.
Is it covered in dog
Damn,
slobber?
That's super cold, huh?
Yeah, it is oddly enough not covered in dog slobber. You're not sure if whatever this feral shadow dog is slobbers. As you hold it, however,
Mhm.
hang on, the music kicked off. As you hold it in your hands, however, it very suddenly coils around your wrist and then snakes up into your garments,
Oh,
into your sleeve.
Cute.
I start slapping.
There's a snake in my boot.
You pull back at your sleeve where it had gone, and there is nothing to find. There is only a slight dampness where it had been.
Oh.
Siegfried? I have no idea what's going on right now.
To be honest, I just want to go back to bed.
Does the dog do anything else?
It looks like he's getting bored of this conversation. He's just kind of staring at you guys, regarding you.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
I search my like person for like any like treats or anything, like any meat I have or any rations, and I like gently lower
Any treats?
lower it to the ground and then just back away a little bit.
The dog comes up to inspect it, sniffs it a little, kind of chews into it. Let's say it's maybe some of Nhago's remaining rations.
Fuck?
Just super.
Hey,
Gobbles
you
it up,
cooking for us every day, yo.
and he suddenly seems much more content with you.
How many pictures do you have?
You're gonna find out.
I like still in my hand. I'm gonna like pull out another treat, but like keep it in my hand and just bring it low to the ground, just like gesturing for the dog. Like it's okay, it's okay.
He comes up to you, sniffs your hand, and begins to lick over the surface before putting kind of retrieving the treat for himself.
I start petting him and stuff, and like, oh, what a good boy.
He seems to allow it.
For now, you're lucky.
He's bad to neutrality, but he seems to allow it.
These fucking pictures are amazing. Oh, I'm gonna zoom in on them. But yeah, I'm just being. Do you have an owner?
He seems to regard you.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think you would understand what I'm saying.
As you kind of look in his eyes, there's not a noise exactly, but you think you can see beyond him the vast rolling of dark seas. You realize at his feet are like kind of ripples across the ground, like almost like that of water.
My petting slows down dramatically.
But it is still happening.
It is still happening. I'm just not as like, and I go. Do we know a mutual friend? And then I whisper like Drasala.
He kind of like snuffs, and then looks at your hand again.
Oh, come on, boy! It's cold out, and we have a fire going. And then I like pull out another tree and lead him to where like everyone else is sleeping.
He follows you back. not gonna move him because I have
Oh
like
God,
5
we're all gonna
pictures
get
stacked up
slaughtered
on
with
top of each
food.
other.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
You have what?
I have 5 pictures stacked up on top of each other, just piling them. But he follows you back to your place at the camp and
Mhm.
kind of nestles up against you as you continue your watch in the night.
Yeah, I just keep petting him, just like.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
And then, okay, so I felt like a pain in the back of my head, right? When like,
Yeah.
okay, so
You heard Sala's voice, and now you're realizing you've noticed it, especially that you've been talking to this dog that you have not heard her.
Jasala?
There's no response.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, boy. You're gonna keep me company, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay? Yeah, as I keep petting him, and then yeah.
As you lay one last like kind of stroke across his head, and as you do, the ripples around his like lower body start to coalesce into what a more solid-looking puddle, and he starts to sink into it as the waves kind of go more rapid before he sinks completely below it. But as he does, in the back of your head, you feel another presence. This one, much calmer, much more patient, but still with you and still silent.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's just like it's basically the same thing as Jasala, but she just starts, but it's just barking and like dog noises. Like,
She's alligator.
yeah, right. Okay, and then yeah, all right. That's all I'm doing for the night.
All right. Well then, I will move everyone to the new map. Hang on a second.
Mhm.
You may have to zoom out for this one.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. What the fuck? Why does the music keep kicking? Okay. So, I made like a map of the area, but
Oh, it's gorgeous.
thank you. So, at this point, I think unless the party can talk if they want to, but I'm assuming you're all heading back to Kusand. You're doing so without any real difficulties.
I'm just gonna really quickly make a note to the party. I'm just gonna, guys, last night. Well, I noticed I don't know what happened, but I felt a weird pain in the back of my head, and I can't hear Jasala anymore.
I mean, I'm all for good news.
Fair enough.
Very
Sick.
big.
Sick. Jay, I added the
As much as
story, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So can I just
It's-
drag and drag and
It's
drop?
attack. Go ahead, Gadriel.
As much as I am happy to be rid of this dark presence within your mind, I can't help but wonder what this means. She seemed
How
very
are they
eager.
Fighting.
Yes, she seemed very eager to A, stay near Siegfried, and B, not give up your body.
I'm
Seems curious that you would just leave it on a whim.
gonna be honest. I don't know why she gone. I wonder, and then I try to cast. Let's see. What's the spell that won't blow shit up? Hold on.
You probably
you
have,
know one of
you
those?
have like
He
prestidigitation.
doesn't have that.
Okay, yeah. I cast prestidigitation and just like make like I don't know a small fire in my hands.
Yeah, you conjure up with fire on the tip of your fingertip.
I can still do my magic.
Hold up. Let me stress test this. I try to choke him.
If you catch this from within, you see the dog. You feel the dog staring impassively.
I let go.
Nothing's happening.
Lord Siegfried, just a thought.
Feel a distant presence behind you somewhere.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Maybe we don't hurt him. There could be other consequences to whatever's happened here that we don't know.
Well, at least we know it won't be summoned by simply some damage. It's good to know, though.
Do you think she got scared off? What she saw on the ship really frightened her. It made her angry, but it was also she was really like worried.
You know what? I believe that's something we can discuss when we're in town, and maybe we have something better to know about this red breeze, was it?
Yes. Sorry, I need to pull that shit up.
Yeah, you guys should still have the notes.
Yeah, we do. I just forgot to. Yeah. Sorry, I'm pulling them
Yeah.
up now.
Yeah, Red Breeze.
Yep.
Alright. Well, we'll see if my assistant found anything when we were gone.
Yeah, maybe she'll know more than we do about the current situation.
Alright, so you
I
guys
can
head
only
back?
hope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can just kind of fuck around if you want, but I'll just move you to the map. Sorry, I'm burpy. Siegfried, as you approach, you make it back to the gates of Kusan about midday or so.
Nhago just runs off. I'm done with
Yeah.
you fuckers.
Done with this. I'm going in the whirlpool.
just fucking books it, runs on water.
And Siegfried,
I could. I have levitate.
you are full of mixed feelings seeing the very from afar even, the very broad smile and the very pronounced frown of both of your aides. As you walk up, Gawain begins like slapping Riker on the shoulder. And you said they wouldn't be back. I told you. On the morning of the second day, they'd walk out of that forest. And Riker is just dead-eyed going, "It's not what I said, Master Gawain. You were misrepresenting me." He didn't believe him. Brother. He kind of
Good to see
walks
you.
up to you like he's going in for a hug, but then he drops his arms before he hugs you.
I let up my hand for a handshake.
He kind of, he grabs the arm, and he just kind of gives it like a bro shake. A bro.
It has been a interesting journey so far.
Yeah, I'll bet. So, how's the head?
It's better. Not
Oh, that's
puking
good.
anymore.
That's good. Oh, I need you
Oh.
to... I finally got a hold of that scientist. So it was not easy, brother, trust me. But I got her to do a meeting, so if you can just take that over to her when you finally get to the bottom of this, I don't have to go on another 3-month boat ride with you in a coma giving nightmare screams.
Yes, hopefully that won't happen again. We haven't found the head yet, though.
What head is okay, then?
I thought you were referring to my mental. Okay, never mind.
Head's not okay! How many people did you kill in there?
Siegfried just wants people to ask him if he's okay.
Whatever,
I
Ed.
didn't
I'm
kill
okay.
too many.
Gawain is like looking at the blood splatter on your armor. The dried blood splatter.
All right.
You don't
Like I
gotta
said-
justify it, but like, do you know who you are? Like, cosmically?
I miss Gawain so much.
Very
All right.
confused.
You once walked into a sewer and came back with a noble.
This is. All right. Well, this is a fun chatter, Gawain. We walked into the enemy base of
Of
the
course.
gang, and after dispatching with them, we found no real leads on the head.
Alright. Well, not that I didn't have the utmost faith in you, misplaced apparently, but I managed to do some independent research while you were out and about, and he looks again at the blood splatters, having your fun, I guess.
I do not enjoy killing. I want to make this clear.
I don't think... I know that you think that, okay. But... and I'm glad that you do. I'm glad that you think that, brother. Anyways, so some of you look competent, so I'm assuming that you know that you were tailed the first day you were in town when you're walking out to the forest.
What?
Yeah.
Just a quick reminder. Did I see that or not?
Faye communicated to you guys.
Oh wait, you're right. Sorry.
It was
the
it
bloody
was
knuckles, if
Faye,
I'm correct.
and I point towards Faye. She was actually the one who pointed it out.
Thank God you have one of those who isn't a serial killer this time.
Yes,
One
it
of
really
what?
does help.
Lord Siegfried, one of these days I'm going to have to hear all of your adventures, because did you really travel with the serial killer?
To be fair, she was a noble.
Maybe we could hear
Yeah, we
more
we
about
didn't
this
travel
over
since we
dinner.
squatted with her. It's really the butler you had to look out for.
Oh yes, but he was a great man after all.
Yeah,
Great
he was.
walk. Truly an inspiration to people.
I have so many questions, but you know what? Yes, we were aware we were being tailed. We confronted them, I believe, at a certain
Right.
point, and
You killed all of them. I know the story.
hmm.
You didn't go into a
Okay.
sewer this time, so that's great. That's a great upgrade.
Yes.
Lord
What I was
Siegfried,
gonna
what
say-
were you doing in the sewers?
Well, I'll explain that later.
Okay.
Don't listen to him. It'll be worse than what he says.
Oh.
I
See how he
do
gets away
give.
with it.
So, Lord Gwaine, you were mentioning something earlier about.
Okay, so secret's out. I was tailing you guys the first day you went out, so I could tail the people tailing you. So I tailed them, and I'm used to this stuff. Don't worry about it. And you know, nice guys. Got a few drinks with them. Greased some palms, had some talks. So I don't know how many people you probably just killed, but you should know that there are definitely still a lot of cracked knuckles still out and about town. And I'm gonna go out on a limb. I haven't talked to many since you've been gone, but if their boys don't
Since
come
you've
back, I'm
been
gonna guess they're
gone.
gonna be
Sorry.
spitting your image around town a bit.
So keep a low profile.
That, well, here's the thing. I picked up some other stuff. There's this group of people called, I don't think it's their real name, but the cracked knuckles call them the Faceless. They got some kind of existing beef with them, and they're hunting them down like dogs. So in
Oh.
between you committing mass slaughter of some kind and whatever else is going on, I think they should hopefully be on the run for the moment. But
We did not commit mass slaughter of.
mass,
Well-
mass kerfuffle,
I mean-
whatever you want to call it.
I mean, if you want to get technical about it, it was mostly you, Lord Siegfried.
Gawain seems unfazed by this.
Less of a group effort and more of a
I did what had to be done. They were attacking us, alright?
I'm not
Dude, what
saying
had
it.
to be done? Riker's still here, by the way. He's just staring at the ground, dead inside.
Like her no.
Lord
He
Siegfried,
deserved it.
is your other assistant okay?
Don't talk to him.
Oh.
No, we.
If he gets an ego, he tries to like become a person. It's not great.
No. Really isn't.
I see.
All right then.
Alright, so we have to look for maybe the Faceless. Maybe they're willing to help us if the Crack Knuckles hate us.
I don't know what bizarre act of gang-related violence you're going to be a part of next. What I'm going to tell you is to go see the lab, to go to the scientist. You know the one we showed you on the map.
Alright.
Just go talk to her. I told her you'd have the head, but I think she felt bad for saying she wouldn't meet you before, so maybe you can squeeze your way in to just talk to her a little and figure out why you have a ghost now or whatever. Do they know about the ghost? I'm assuming they do.
Yeah, well, it does help with combat.
That.
Oh, I'm glad you figured that out. I don't know why I thought you wouldn't figure that out if it was true. I have a magical ghost. I'll use it to kill people. I'm sick.
Does Gwen say that or is that you?
Yeah, he
Okay.
By the way, I do have to. I don't know if I properly thanked you for helping me, making sure I didn't die in the boat ride.
No, hang on. He actually seems a little more like bashful now. He's like,
Okay.
it's, it's what I'm here for. You've done more for me. Got me ID rolls.
Yes. Well, that's what family does. All right, so go see the scientist. Simple. I like it like that.
I guess I don't know what you got. If you have anything, it seems to be considering. I guess yeah, going after the gangs or whatever would probably be your best bet. From what I got with their contacts, the two idiots I talked up, they found some kind of benefactor, and that's why they've been acting so hot. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you maybe killed the benefactor or some of the benefactor.
You know,
Right,
there's a.
okay.
Oh,
I maybe just keep squeezing them if you can. That's an angle. If you know anyone else in town, maybe talk to them. But yeah, I mean, see the scientist. I guess you might know why you're sick. I guess we're calling it sick.
yes. It would be nice to not be sick anymore.
It would.
Do you think this scientist could help with my issue, Lord Siegfried?
I don't know about that.
Hey, brother, we're trying to keep good graces here. He's like whispering this to you.
Oh, well, there's just. I'm not gonna. I whisper back, it's like, I'm not actually gonna allow her to help him.
Okay.
She's here for me.
All right, good, good. You pat you on the back. She can help you out, man. Don't worry about it.
Luke rage quit. He walked off.
In any case, Lord Gawain, what's your homeland like? Lord Siegfried's been rather sparse with details.
Oh, Kython?
Yeah.
It's not bad. I've seen most of it from, you know, castle walls, but, well, it's big. It's a lot of fields, a lot of golden plains. I guess it's scenic, but when you grow up with it, you just don't care much for it.
Mm-hmm.
Kangaroos are son of a bitch.
Sorry. What, Aru?
Kangaroos? Oh, they're awful. I shoot lightning crap that keep tearing down the walls.
I've never heard of these creatures before.
They lay so many damn eggs.
I completely forgot that Kython was medieval Australia.
You almost said space ocean.
I almost said
It's not
space Australia. I completely forgot. That one might be sounds fascinating. Oh my god! And of course Luke's wearing his kangaroo shirt. Fuck.
It doesn't.
Perfect time.
Honestly, amazing.
Wait, they don't though. They're mammals.
That's yes.
No,
I think that's the non-fantasy world.
They don't normally shoot lightning either.
Kangaroos are marsupials, actually.
Marsupials are a subcategory of mammals, Foster.
It's like the platypi.
They're
Okay.
completely different, bro. Completely different.
No.
Should we head inside the gates before we continue?
Yeah, unless you got some other suicide mission to do.
Wow.
No.
Well, I guess you do, but it's inside this time, so.
Recently.
A mission's a mission, right?
Yeah.
And I walk forward towards the gates.
Gawain kind of walks in, but he splinters off from you as soon as you start heading towards where the scientist is. He mentions to you as he goes, if you guys get tired, if you guys need rest or get tired or whatever, don't forget we got that villa while we're here. Esma's been tearing her hair out, getting the rights and the papers all sorted out, so don't forget to visit.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna head inside too.
Shall we head to meet this scientist then?
Yeah, she is in this area.
Well, guess that's our choice.
Yeah, let's
Get
follow
into
her.
the
Seyfried, you know this. You know the location they're talking about. It's in kind of the slums, not too far off from the Paladin outpost, actually.
Okay.
Paladin outpost being like right here, by the way.
Can you point to it one more time? Right here, okay. Alright.
So you make your way down kind of a series of shifty alleys, but the few kind of like shifty looking folk that you come across kind of give you a wide berth real fast when they see you.
To be fair, he is a walking tank.
maybe a few jostled shoulders, but nothing's exchanged out of pockets. After a while of walking, you manage to track down what you've been told is the library, and you find yourself at what is essentially a very small shack near kind of a bunch of bundled together buildings. All of its windows appear to have been like boarded over, and there is no obvious markings, but this is where the map would say that the lab is. It appears to have like a simple wooden door is opening.
I knock on the door.
You kind of put as you get closer to it, you hear a bunch of what sounds like out of place industrial noise almost coming from within. As you knock, you hear it turn off, and you hear the sound of like some kind of hoof print coming closer to you, but very like light. Eventually, the door opens, and you see a very small woman standing in front of you.
Whoa.
She looks almost like she's about 4 feet high, and she looks like some kind of sapient sheep. She's wearing clothes, but there is like wool bundling out of her shirt. Her horns are very high and extending off of her like antenna almost like a tuning fork. Although I don't know if you know what that is in this setting.
Do I know what a
do.
tuning fork is?
You guys do know what it is. I mean, in this setting.
Oh, then I do not.
It extends very far past your head and looks very sharp. And she kind of opens the door with like a kind of a glazy-eyed and like kind of mouth half open look. You see that her teeth are full of razor sharp teeth, and she kind of blinks to look at you.
Hello, I'm Lord Siegfried. Sadly, we do not have the head yet. My apologies for that. I will do my hardest.
She's kind of like rubbing her eyes. Is it morning already?
Fucking mood.
Yes. I know it wasn't a part of the original deal, but is it possible they can still take a look at the mark?
She's rubbing her eyes, and you get the impression she's trying to think and remember. She snaps her fingers. You're the one from Kython, yes?
Yes, I'm from Kython.
Good. I've been meaning to find you and apologize. I believe my message said that I would not meet without the artifact, but that was overly curt of me. I've been heads down in some research, and I've not been thinking clearly. I'm happy to meet for a minute to talk.
Wonderful.
Please come in.
All right.
She kind of ushers you in. The hallway you're in is very small. It's not catered to her by any means, but it's very small and narrow. She leads you down a very narrow corridor into her laboratory. What you think is that anyways. There are several instruments kind of scattered all throughout on desktops and tables that you don't recognize at all.
Mm-hmm.
But oddly in the middle, hanging from a hook atop the 10-foot tall ceiling, is like the pendulum inside a clock swinging back and forth over a small circular table with a large magnifying lens in front of it across the table from you all. Can you describe your issue to me?
Yes. When I was in Kython, I originally had the Mark of the Sentinel, and a magical trap was like set for me, and my mark transformed into thicker, more harsher-looking blue lines, and I became very ill for a few months. Originally, I possessed no magic, or at least not any noticeable amount of magic, and I pull out the Echo Knight. Then, a few months later, after I puked, had migraines, and passed out multiple times, I was able to have this Echo Knight of sorts. I don't know how it works exactly.
As soon as you pull out the Echo, she goes behind the counter to look at the magnifying lens through it, but she lets you continue talking.
Yes. My original birthmark is gone, and if it's possible, I would like to revert back to when I didn't have this.
Okay. I'm going to illustrate something to you. To let you know right now, I do not have any answers. I have one guess that will likely upset you, but I need to do some testing first. Okay.
All right.
Can a few of you, or one of you, or whoever, please look through this lens?
Sure. I'll come over there and look through it.
It is kind of a tealish green looking through it.
Mhm.
And looking through it, you see the pendulum swinging and the rest of your party. Luke, do you still have the echo out?
Yeah.
Looking through it, Kajul, you notice that the echo, what was formerly like kind of a Luke, it was like an empty body of armor, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Looking through it, it now has like a very pale-faced man with long brown hair, or what you think is brown. And in the light of the class, it's just kind of like a whitish color. And flowing all around him, helmet out. His smile is distant and vapid, but there is a smile to his face, and his eyes are blank. That is the only odd thing you immediately notice looking through the lens.
Do I recognize the face at all, or no?
You think it looks like Siegfried, but slightly
Okay.
different.
So, the thing that he summons is himself?
Probably not. Hang on, allow me to illustrate something else. She reaches up for the pendulum, grabs it, and makes it stop.
Oh
And
damn.
again through the lens, you see the pendulum still, but to its left and its right is some kind of pale greenish echo reflecting the movements of the pendulum moving back and forth.
That's so sick.
It continues on this while you keep watching with no sign of stopping.
Right, so what's happening here? I don't understand. How is that I'm very lost.
Yes, I'm afraid I am too. This has been the object of my study for a few months now, and I can't say I've made any breakthroughs other than discovering that this happens. In layman's terms, I think there's something on top of what we see. Kind of like, again, this is speculation as I've been unable to determine what causes it. Some kind of memory that floats around us. The lens see the pendulum, because the world remembers the pendulum swinging. I've observed this, and after a few hours, eventually it stops. Just assume maybe everyone's looking through the lens and taking turns, and
Right. Does it have dangerous side effects?
I don't know. I don't much understand what this is.
Hey, Andrew, when I look
Yeah.
through it, does it look like someone I know? Like
Um,
through pictures or portraits?
you notice it has a resemblance to you, which makes you think of family, but it doesn't remind you of any of the family you've seen.
Okay.
So, as I've said, I don't have many answers for you. I have a guess, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure it's much worth to you,
It's something.
if you like. My wildest hypothesis currently is that there is a type of memory to the world that follows us. So, she looks to the echo. Thinking about what's happening to you, I have to think that you're being remembered by something, and that it's getting you confused with someone else.
Okay.
Is something trying to then pull Siegfried somewhere else?
I don't know. You said you got hit by a trap. What was the trap?
I don't know exactly. I just remember getting hit with. Andrew, what did I get hit with?
I think when last we discussed it, it was just a blinding light.
It was a blinding light, and then everything went to black.
I remember getting hit by Andrew when I get hit by again.
She crosses her arm, just kind of thinks, I have no good answers. My best guess, I don't think he's being called. I think maybe let's call it the world for now. I hope there's a less cosmic term for it later. The world is remembering him, but it's remembering the wrong person.
So fascinating.
Like a Siegfried that isn't our Siegfried.
Or maybe just someone like him.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh,
You couldn't take it.
Andrew, I have a question to ask you about.
question?
after the session.
If anyone wants to make like a lore setting question, I can answer it. But if you don't, that's fine.
Mine's more of a JoJo reference.
That's very, strange. Siegfried, random question, and this might be a little personal, so if you don't feel like answering, my lord, don't feel like you have to, but have you ever lost any siblings?
Yes.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I
So,
never met him.
what if the figure that we're seeing, the echo that you're bringing, is the echo of what... It's remembering someone like you, right? What if it's remembering your brother and the life that he could have led?
That explains why it looks like you, but you don't recognize him.
So I was thinking
Scientist is jotting down some notes.
I was thinking the pendulum was swinging and then it stopped. So if somebody were to stop moving, the echo or image or ghost or whatever would keep moving, right? So if it's someone that looks like Siegfried but isn't, then sibling seems like the first path, right?
Important to note also, Luke, I think I don't remember we talked about this. Your fighting style has been like altered. Like you can't fight like you did in Deepwater.
Yeah, no, I remember. And Andrew, did you see my DMs
Yes.
super quick?
So now that we clarified, you do remember your older brother.
Okay. I do.
Yes.
Older brother.
The plot thickens.
You do remember Lynette.
Gasp! A name! Okay.
But we don't know it.
But it exists.
But I thought I knew nothing about him.
I thought. Wait, you just said you did. You told me in DMs.
No. So I remember I've seen pictures of him, and I know his name, and I know what he meant to certain family members.
That's what I define as knowing someone.
Okay. I thought you meant I met him at some point in my life.
No, you have not met him. He died before you were born.
Yeah, that's I'm making sure.
We don't know any of this.
I'm so sick right now, you guys.
Alright. I never met him. Although, supposedly he was a good man. I think this is not only a hypothesis, but it would make the most sense, I think. No.
I mean, there could be all kinds of explanations there. Not as though
No. The person who would set the trap would definitely want this.
The scientist peeps up. Again, I have nothing to back this. I've been doing tests for a month with no breakthrough.
It's just a theory.
This is not even a theory. These are the sleep-deprived ravings of a madwoman. But
No, it makes sense, I think.
as you are, I would kindly ask if you find out more that you at least write me about it. I could use the help.
Well, I don't know if I can convince that person to help with this, but makes too much sense. Alright, thank you very much.
Of course. Please be careful on your way out. This part of town is not always safe. As she says that, you hear like glass shattering from outside and screaming.
Oh,
She just kind of waves her
God.
hand and goes, "That's not unusual."
Alright.
right.
Somehow
As she
that's
says
less
that-
reassuring than more reassuring.
That's just that you hear someone scream, "The dogs are coming out of the damn darkness!" And then she says, "That's a little more unusual."
I immediately like bucket.
Yeah, I run outside.
Yeah. We're all
Alright.
running outside.
I'm assuming you guys are all like heading towards the source of the noise.
Yeah.
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 All right, hang on. Let me just gather everything.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
You guys can repeat yourselves moving if you want.
Just like panting heavily.
I mean, I can't make metal clanking noises with my mouth as like my metal boots
I meant,
hit the
I meant like, oh, what do you guys think that was? Oh,
Okay. I totally took it the
We
wrong
can
way.
interpret this however the hell we want.
fucking trying to do my job. I'm a fucking professional.
No, I
Hire a bunch of rookies then, yo.
yeah, that's fair.
So, Creed, do you think this is connected to what we saw last night?
Nope, too late.
Oh.
You're there.
In the scene. You immediately follow the noise back into a couple of like shadowy alleys where the buildings are all kind of like congesting upon each other in a pile. You see, peeking out from the corner where light is leaking in, you see several things like immediately. Let me just show you them. You see
Oh, Jesus.
Several.
in the
That's
middle
many.
of a square of a beam of light, there is
I
a
call that
large
many.
half ogre man wearing a jester hat, looking wildly as shadowy figures are tearing into what would look like other members of the Crack Knuckles. I should change the music real quick. Hang on.
Holy fuck.
What are the odds that these are the what are they called? The shapeshifters?
Faceless.
The faceless. That's what they were called.
Well, let's not use shapeshifter in such a derogatory term, okay? I'm just saying.
Is that out of character or in character?
That's in character.
I just thought that that's what they were called.
They're
Yeah.
just the faceless.
That's
They're-
their word, not
Tiny
your
faceless.
word. Because I don't like how you use shapeshifter with a hard R. I'm gonna need you to chill out, bro.
Listen,
Okay.
Oh my god.
faceless
Sorry.
shapeshifter, they all die the same.
So. Okay. So. There are several shadowy
I'm
figures all
noticeably
attacking.
distressed. I turned to Nhago, I'm like,
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He,
Oh.
if he knew, he
no,
might be different.
I know, I'm not going to. But
Look, I'll
See,
leave.
my best part is Siegfried's an enemy's an enemy. He doesn't care what they are, but they see it as racism, and that's the best part.
Yeah. Alright,
Maybe don't call it the best part.
is
think-
this
I think
hold up.
I think Lord Siggy might be racist.
Poor Drew. Hi, Drew.
try. So after kind of taking all of this like scene of battle, in the corner you finally notice two Feladay in masks are holding what appears to be a very large lantern covered but oozing some kind of blackness. And you hear from afar, amidst the screams of battle, them arguing. You broke it! No, you did! Appears to be two Feladay twins and they're pulling and tugging at the lantern. You're not doing it right. Yes, I am. You just don't know what it's supposed to look like. And as they kind of like tug and tug on it, it cracks in the middle and falls to the ground. And immediately, from the lantern carrying the darkness, a blast of dark starts spreading across the ground and kind of reverberating.
Oh,
And you see the
Jesus.
shadowy creatures kind of like something out of The Shining, like their entire bodies like twitch and mangle and mutilate for a second before coalescing back in their forms. And you see what was dark shadowy creatures are now pure dark creatures standing upright. And you almost feel like you can see through them into something darker. And as all of this happens, the two Feladay arguing kind of like hold up their hands like, oops. And
Same.
before another word can show up, I don't have a token for it because I can't find it. But do I? Hang on.
I think if you need to, you can just put a PNG in it.
I have one. It's buried under like folders.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot
Okay.
to grab it.
All the Peter images.
Yeah, there are a lot of Peter images. And there's been like a little pool of darkness kind of pulling around their feet. A smallish elf woman wearing a mask, not unlike the woman you met in the forest that day, appears, like, shoots right out of it, grabs both of their hands, hisses something at them, and then pulls them into the dark with her and materialize. All right.
And then are they gone? And then
Yeah,
okay.
the puddle then vanishes very short after.
Yeah, okay. Neat. I
Well,
like that.
Okay.
well, fuck.
Alright, well. Time to clean up.
All right, you doing this? Is it a fight?
Yeah, we're doing
No,
this,
wait,
yeah.
can I be sneaky first?
Yeah, I'll say you can roll me a stealth check to see if you're like not noticed.
Thanks. Because I wasn't about to just run into battle, unlike some people with infinite HP.
It's
Okay,
not
20 seconds where
infinite.
Drew found out you could resize roll 20 max to make them larger.
Sneaky.
Oh my god.
Very sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Holy sh... Okay.
Very,
Nice.
very sneaky.
What the fuck?
Everyone just bewildered. Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, I get to say very hidden.
Are we all rolling initiative, or?
Yeah, everyone who wants to participate in this, you don't all
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was wondering why she
Simply-
wasn't. Okay,
simply leaving. Well, yeah, she should be rolling initiative.
No, I am. I needed to click on my character so I didn't fuck up like
Good
I
job.
always
That's
do.
fair. Good job. Good job.
I got a 2.
Sucks. Sucks to be you. Yeah, that's it.
Everyone, oh my god, I hate my life.
I realized I was all supposed to be rolling in P. Hang on a sec.
Oh, we're gonna lecture Maya, but we're not. Okay.
Well, we can't lecture him because he's the DM and he will.
Privilege.
I know, but why am I always the butt of the joke? No, I know. Explain that. That was rhetorical. I get this.
Why am I always the example?
Man, imagine being the butt end of every joke. Couldn't be me. Except when it's me every time.
But it's okay because we like Daddy Siggy. Although he is kind of racist and we need to address that at some point. But besides.
Hates
No,
being
it's
called
okay.
that,
That's
so-
why we're forming a very racist harem.
I don't.
The harem's racist?
Wait, yeah, the harem's racist?
Inherently.
I mean.
Inherently.
Because harems is Eastern women surrounding. Okay.
I will say Vikas
Right, but
did
even
drop.
the women probably weren't racist.
I will say Vikas did drop shapeshifter with the hard R, and I'm
Shit,
still.
I get to start, but I'm already hidden.
I mean, you could take a shot and see if you can hide it.
If I was gonna say, my arrows. Do I stay hidden though? If I just.
You would have to hide again,
You have to hide again.
like find a hiding spot.
Oh, but I loved my 30. That felt very, very
I
good.
mean, you're
Okay,
stealth right now.
so I will attack our big, fat guy here.
Well, that seems a little rude to call him that.
Well, he takes up more space than like these guys, okay, and us. So spatially, he. I don't know.
Facially, he's a big boy.
Shut up.
He's
I'm
fat.
just gonna.
I'm calling this episode the problematic
Oh.
one.
Oh my
There's both-
god.
there's both
Forge.
this-
Then should I hide again?
Yeah. As the arrow soars by the half ogre's head, and he turns to face you, he's like, "It's those Wozziks they said what followed them into the forest they did."
I disappeared now.
Yeah. So you move like right here, so you have cover to hide from.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Neat.
So your turn.
Goodbye.
She
Well, all right then.
just pieced out.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to cast with my action. I guess I'll go for that one thing that always works. Toll the Dead.
You see,
Yeah.
By leading with "it always works," you know you've set yourself up for disaster.
Oh, yeah. Well aware.
Good.
Who are you targeting?
The same one that Faye did.
Okay. Wisdom save. That nat 1 fails.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Well, my. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, my text chat isn't actually working. That's weird. But
Do you not see the numbers? You rolled an 8.
no, I know. I can't type in there, so I use the dice thing on the side.
Oh. Huh.
It's weird.
A wave of like purplish energy like crashes against the half of his body and looks around and goes, "What?"
I will proceed to just kind of stay back, just kind of get some cover. Not really feeling like dying today, so we're not gonna do that.
Not on your to-do list.
No, funnily enough, didn't make it.
All right. I was gonna roll these dogs murdering these acrobats.
Oh god, no, not the acrobats.
All right. This one's gonna go up. 15 hits. 15
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, also, Drew, I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but just in
I
case.
see it. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, we
You
can
guys
see
can
it.
see it. Yeah.
Yep.
I realized that I don't know why I hit it. I don't care.
Okay.
So yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
Oh yeah. So you guys see just a giant shadowy dog mauling a jester in the corner.
Lovely.
That's
Over here.
Oh, we love that.
I honestly do. It's pretty good.
what?
Yeah, the dog just
Animal
descends
abuse?
upon him and starts ripping him to pieces. They're like tearing at each
Well,
limb.
you. Oh, man.
You just see this mime like miming "Help me."
That's horrible, Drew. That's so fucked up.
That's the streets, dude.
That's the streets. Oh,
That's how it goes sometimes, honestly.
it really be like
Okay.
that.
Now, how's this Joker gonna
It
do?
is what it is.
It is what it is.
Is that a nat 20? That is a
No.
nat. Wait, no.
Is that
Oh.
it? Wouldn't it be
Heck yeah.
green?
I think it would be. I'm not sure.
No, it's 18.
Hey,
Yeah, it's an 18 and 17.
Six points. And does he make the save to avoid being mauled like an animal?
I fucking love these 3D dices.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You see this poor man get pulled to the ground as the alpha shadow dog descends on him.
Oh no.
Advantage
23
is
hits.
nice. Huh? Jesus Christ!
Wow.
You see just giant pieces of flesh being torn off from this man as this dog it bites like his entire chest cavity apart. You still see him like flailing on the ground.
oh my god, he's living through that? That must be so painful.
He horrifically is alive, yeah.
Just like half his face just like torn off.
Just kill him at that point.
They're
Never.
dogs
That
serving
doesn't-
food.
They're concerning. Or
Oh,
Yeah, just one.
Mm.
Just once is fine. You see this shadowy wisp just put his hand against this mime's face, and you just see like bone and skin start to like evaporate from him, like almost like he's a sack folding in on itself as this thing moves in to
that's
finish him off.
so gross.
Thank you. That 8 misses. This thing sucks. Okay, and then as all of this is happening, you hear more noises coming from around the corner over here.
oh, good. It's not over.
Let me see if
It would be a boring day if it was just that.
I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at
Some of us want to
criminals.
survive.
I mean, Siegfried
mean-
will almost
Well-
certainly survive. Anything after that is your problem.
Yeah, right.
Shit, you make a very good point.
11. Oh, it's hard to do these when I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. I should really just learn that at some point. But I won't. I know how I am.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Is my mic on? I used to hear like a bunch of tearing and screaming coming from around the corner.
Oh wow, that's a lot of turns.
Well,
I mean, it helps you. There's a couple of people who are losing turns.
Oh no.
Okay.
well,
Well, now your turn.
Oh, are you
Same.
done? Or, oh, okay.
actually,
Some more stuff.
I found 5 more dogs. Actually, hold on, give me 1 sec. Oh fuck.
You can just right click to count your movement also if you need.
Oops.
Yeah, if you click right click while you're moving around, you can like track your movement.
It's weird because that's also like, ugh.
Thought
It's
like
not great.
scrolling at mine.
Oops, did not mean to do that.
60.
What you doing, Nhago?
Nothing right now.
Okay. So I guess it's over to.
I really don't feel like this is my fucking problem. I'll be real with you guys. It's like a gang war, and I really don't feel like this is my problem.
Nhago just throws up the peace signs like deuces and then just walks off.
I mean, yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. I did
You want it?
change my. I just changed my entire mind. Just like walk away.
You can leave combat if you want.
Sure, I'll leave combat. I don't want to fucking
Okay.
fight this. I'm good. It's not any of my business.
Okay. All right. Well, Nhago leaves combat.
Amazing.
It's not any of my fucking business.
Do you flip everyone off as you leave? Like, peace.
Bye, Nhago. I'll see you after, hopefully.
So much for stealth.
It's just a sound from the sky. You have no idea where the fuck it's coming.
So, I see Nhago leave, right?
Yeah. I don't think she's making it a secret.
All right. We'll deal with this later, and I'll like, and
Oh,
I'll like, and I'll like walk over here, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna be leaving for now and coming back. All right.
what?
Wait, are we really going to just let these people die?
Their innocents being murdered.
Gang members.
Crash Knuckles.
Well, okay, I guess innocence doesn't really work there.
The Crash Knuckles.
I lower my voice so they can't hear me. I'm like, listen, the less enemies we have to fight to get information out of is the better. We don't need to recklessly risk our lives just for the sake of letting them ganging up on us.
I mean,
Okay.
Cadriel did attack. Also, Cadriel attacked one of the innocent people.
to be fair, I thought we were all going to attack, and it was like a group effort.
I meant that you already
Well,
attacked the
same.
Crack Knuckles, so this is weird to be like, are we gonna save them?
Oh wait, was the okay?
The ogre is a crack knuckle.
I thought
Yeah.
the ogre was from the other side.
No,
That's
he's
my
a Crack
bad.
Knuckles. You guys opened fire on him like first thing.
Gotcha.
I didn't-
did not in fact know that. Partially because us did not in fact know that. Makes more sense in retrospect.
I will use a
Said
bonus
he had a
action.
Jester hat.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
shit,
use
you
a
totally
bonus
did.
action to do a Echo Knight, and then I'm just gonna hold my action in case if someone comes up and tries to attack us. I will melee attack him.
I
That's
will
it.
just.
Okay.
I will say, Lord Siegfried, that I feel like we're gonna. If you do want to leave, we're gonna have to get some distance. They seem to be everywhere.
Yes, I'm here to make sure they don't chase after you.
Okay. I turn. Do I see where Faye is, or am I like looking around like blindly because her stealth is
She's
so good?
standing just up against the wall, but you're having some trouble finding her.
Do I hear everything though?
Yeah, I mean, I assume you hear everything.
Okay, cool.
I turn towards Cadriel and I shrug.
All right. I guess we'll leave.
I'm gonna. Okay, and then I also leave combat. I book it.
Yeah, I guess I'm heading out too then, as soon as my turn happens.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Okay, yeah, never mind.
I think we just RP
Yes.
this. Everyone's just kind of
Mhm.
retreating. The crack knuckles, the guys you like open fired on is confused, but he's like starting to try and join the fight in. And you guys just kind of leave as the sounds of combat echo out. Let's go back to the map.
See ya.
So, while we're like running, right? Is there like so? I know the comments still be like we're running away from the combat. Do we still hear combat on either side of us, or like?
You hear the noise coming out for a while, and you out of the corner of your eye you see the scientist close her door, lock it, then turn into a bird and fly off.
One is what to do.
Are there like guards or anything like authority figures rushing?
Not in this part of town.
Okay.
ooh. Okay.
I turned towards. Are we all as a group like, or is Nhago ahead of us?
I think Nhago is. I'm assuming you're all just kind of running out of the slums at this point,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe you're further up in the slums, but like you've all like removed yourselves from what was happening.
Okay.
6-3. Ooh, why did we retreat? What is your plan? What is your goal? I thought that you kept leading us into, but we fought that battle that I kept arguing against. Like I don't understand.
Well, first off, I didn't want to argue in the middle of combat, but Nhago was already leaving, and she is part of a fighting force. So if a person decides to leave in the middle of combat, it's either that we fight with a man down, or we retreat for then. Secondly, we fought those battles looking after something that would potentially have our information. From what I gathered, we already got a few faces that we want to talk to. I'll at least try to find later on. But they already teleported out of there.
Well, we don't know who has what kind of information. I thought we're just fighting any battle to figure out what we need to for this mission or whatever.
We've tried storming their one of their headquarters, and we didn't find much. Unless we wanted to capture one, I don't think it would prove useful. And again, maybe I made the wrong decision, but Nhago decided to leave, and there was a lot of enemies, so I don't want to fight with Nhago missing.
Okay, I understand.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
While we're running, are there like people that aren't part of the gangs out in the streets? Because if they are, I'm gonna like tell them to go inside and stuff. You know what I mean? Like.
A lot of people were already kind of running.
Okay. Okay, then if I see anyone, I'm just gonna be shouting like, "Get out of the streets!
Yeah.
Get out of the streets!"
You yell it if you like pass your bys, and they definitely keep abreast of you.
They what?
They keep abreast of you. They hightail in the other direction.
Okay, yeah.
And maybe it wasn't the best judgment call, but again, I don't want to be fighting that many enemies with, and I don't think that would prove much useful. I think we need to stop aggravating the gang members for now, or at least the crack knuckles.
Don't you think it's a little too late for that?
From my experience, no.
Maybe we don't have to partake in the combat, but I don't feel real comfortable about, the potential danger they possess to the people that are just living here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We could
That's
always-
kind of the point.
We could always go after they stopped fighting each other and pick off who's left.
But if they've done a lot of damage to the slums, then that damage can't be reversed. You know what I mean?
I'll briefly speak up here to say lore shit.
Mhm.
This is not unusual. The shadow things are, but like people killing each other back here is completely normal. This is like a daily thing.
No, that's
This is
fair.
a very violent part of town.
Yeah, I figured because it was the slums. Cassius is just naive.
Okay.
Well, by the way, Andrew, the place I was at is called Deepwater, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because we changed the name. I want to make sure I had it right. This place reminds me of Deepwater a little bit, and if I could, I would clean out the streets and make sure everything is just nice and orderly. However, that would take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of resources that I don't have. And if it's anything like Deepwater, those fights happen every day.
That's horrible.
Oh, well, sounds about right for the course for what's going on.
Okay. Okay. Are we still running at this point, or?
I assume you guys have made it to like the exit of the slums, and you've like gotten more to the center of the town where near all the market is.
Siegfried,
What?
you're a man of authority. Where are the authority figures? Where are the guards? What? Why is this just happening?
This isn't Kython. It isn't as well run. Not every place can have nice and orderly things, even though I would want it that way.
Okay.
Although, I do want to, if we can go back to the manor, I do want to talk to my brother.
Okay.
Do any of you have any questions about anything else?
I guess they could all be saved for the manor for me.
Alright. Okay, we all walk towards the manor then.
I guess so, yeah.
The manor.
I make your way towards the villa. It's more of a villa. You kind of take the long way around the slums, near towards the beach and where the port is. On the sides, kind of near where the giant gates are that separate the poorer quarter from the Genasi quarters, you find the strip of beach where the villa is located. I'll move you all there now.
Holy shit. This is
Oh
nice.
wow.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Pretty.
Esmo with mode.
Okay.
There she is. Okay. Alright, so you guys arrive at the villa pretty safely.
Mhm.
I think it's about like mid-afternoon at this point. You guys have been walking for a while. You see pretty quickly, the villa's pretty well equipped. It has like a kitchen, an atrium, several bedrooms. There's plenty of should have plenty of accoutrements for everyone.
As I walk through, what is the... I want to make sure I get the name right. It's been a while. Okay. Riker, Gawain, and... Oh my god, I completely forgot
And Jack too. Her name's Esma.
Esma. Okay. What are they doing at the moment?
Riker is like sadly slurping a bowl of soup. Gawain is reading a book and eating what appears to be some kind of roll, and Esma is just like neck deep in a bunch of tomes and books. She kind of looks at you as you come in, but she keeps like her focus on her paperwork.
Gawain,
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Uh huh. Always love to hear it.
It's a bit of a sensitive question. I like to ask them. So, remember the one sibling we're not supposed to talk about?
Motley. Gina.
How many siblings do you have?
Percival.
No. He's just a piece of shit. We don't.
He's a horrible.
Oh my god.
Oh, you mean the one we're too scared to talk about, Morgan?
What the?
Oh wait,
No.
no.
No. Morgan. We don't talk about her.
Jesus.
Okay, you mean actually the forbidden sibling? You mean
You know,
Lynette.
yes.
Right?
Yes. Do you remember how he had long brown hair? Very
Have
similar
you seen
looking
pictures
to
of
me.
him? I haven't. Mom won't let me.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Well, I've heard rumors that he looks a lot like me.
Have you? Like, Wayne looks stupefied. I don't. Brother, I honestly don't know a lot about her. About him, rather. Whenever Mom tries to talk about him, she gets really emotional.
Yes. Well, I think I pull out the Aconite for a second.
Mhm.
Let me just pull it out. I don't know how. I don't know how it's possible or what it is exactly, but supposedly when we talked to the researcher, she said it could be a memory of someone. I believe whoever set the trap wanted Lynette to be come back or whatever. I don't fully understand it.
He's kind of scratching his chin.
It would make the most sense.
I don't know if that's it. Tell you the truth, brother, I don't know if... I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, really, but...
I believe the person who did this had intentions of not only getting rid of me, but bringing back Lynette.
He's mulling this over. Okay. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say you think you know who tried to do this, then.
Gawain. We both know who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I do. Well, that's why I'm not sure, brother. Because I don't think she could stomach it. Not...
I believe she could stomach killing me.
Yes.
Gawain.
Okay. But... Look, you've seen Mom try to talk about him. Or maybe you haven't, but, like, she can't do it. Like, she actually can't think of him at all.
The fuck is up with your family, bro? What?
But...
Lord Siegfried, who's this woman that you speak of?
Yes. No, what did you say?
Oh,
Yeah, I think you cut out.
Oh, I cut out there for a second? Gotcha, okay. I just
heard
asked...
Go ahead.
I just asked, who the woman that you're talking about you think is attacking you.
It's our mom.
Yes.
Again, what the fuck is wrong with your family?
Was that in or out of character?
Oh, that was out of character. Cash is just stunned.
Your mother?
Yes.
Why would your mother want to kill you?
Oh, well, she hates me.
But she's your mother.
Oh, well. You know how
Well,
things go.
family doesn't just go around bloodlines.
Well, yeah, but you'd expect it to flow within the bloodline in addition.
Well,
Man, you guys have never met nobles.
no. They're,
Not really.
at least our mother isn't like Morgan. Oh boy.
But this is your family. Why? I don't.
I mean, I think if Morgan could love people, I think she'd be a lot like Mom.
Yes.
Such a loaded sentence, and I don't know what it
Is
means.
a good thing or a bad thing? Your mom's attacking you. I don't.
Well, she loves everyone but me. She's actually a good mother. If
I
she
honestly
did-
think she.
As long as you don't consider me.
Brother, I'll be completely honest. I think she's probably like 70-30 on Percival.
Does your mother rank? Like, the fuck is
Percival, Percival is just a disappointment to an uncontrollable degree, and the fact that she is still holds some love for her just speaks for how much she loves her children, that are hers naturally.
Oh
He
my god, I
actively
want to meet them
comforts the
all.
woman who's trying to kill him.
I want to meet all his siblings so bad.
I'm just so
Can we do a spin-off
confused.
series?
A one shot where we all play siblings of Siegfried.
Dibs on Morgan.
No! No!
Alright, then I want to play Gwen. Fuck it.
Alright,
I'll play the mom. No.
Oh,
Alright, anyway.
Well, I
Why-
should probably.
Why does she? Why does she hate you? I don't understand.
I'm a bastard.
And
So she's
I'm so confused.
not really your mother.
No.
But you're still family, right? You still call her mother.
Wait,
I call her mother the same way I call Riker an assistant.
Oh.
how are you a bastard with a different... Okay.
Not that unusual.
Well, usually it wouldn't be, like, in royalty then.
No, because the dad's the one that matters, right? Noble
Yeah.
in nobility.
Is it
So
really?
if he,
Oh.
It isn't Kythen.
if he had a bastard out of wedlock, then if he decided to bring the kid into his family, conceivably.
Siegfried, I'm so sorry. That's not how a family should operate.
No, well, it is what it is.
I don't mean to be that. What?
Riker's just eating his soup and keeping his head down. Esma's just burying her head in her notes.
I'm sorry, Lord Sig. Wait, if you're a bastard, are you really a lord?
Kadriel, it's best not to press on family matters.
I just.
Tell you.
I'm still considered a lord to about half the people to Kythen.
I
Look, his
feel
last name's my name, and I'm a lord. If I'm a lord, he's a lord.
I turn
Don't
towards
overthink
Keijo and I'm like, well, it doesn't change if he's a lord or not. He's still Siegfried who's risked our life for us, right?
That's not my point, but I know a little bit about inheritance, and bastards get nothing. At least traditionally.
Well,
But
the Deneth family works a little bit different.
I guess Kythen must be a more accepting place then?
Guys, we're not exactly kings. We're a royal family.
Yes.
It's actually, there's been a couple of, like, in other families, half-bloods that have married into pure royalty.
you fucking
It's
what,
not hard.
Kadriel? You fucking what?
Not to mention the Deneth family is half nobility, half of all of Kythen's military. So
Ah, right.
nobles in Kythen take a more of special route where they focus on a certain trade. The Deneth family holds all laws and military matters.
That's okay. So you're okay. All right.
So
then,
should we be worried about her?
yes.
I feel like that goes without question.
Well, as long as you say you're Gawain's friends, you're fine.
But we're also your friends, no?
You should say you're Gawain's friends.
We're on a mission with you.
Correct.
I understand.
I don't want to speak for everyone, but for myself, I don't think anything changes. I said I was going to do this with you, and I'm going to stick with it.
Of course. I'm not going to break the contract, but
Well,
You'll
of
still
course,
get
I'm
paid.
worried about his mother, not mother.
Oh,
Sam.
don't worry.
No.
This is, I've lived for 22 years, I'll live for many more.
I'm gonna live forever, bitches. Deuce.
Yes. But the only reason why I bring this up in the first place is because that is my current theory.
Mhm.
Is there... I look towards Esma. I'm sorry to disturb you, Esma. Any leads towards, who might have the head?
What?
Esma, any idea where the magical chest is at?
Oh. Well, at first she says, "Don't worry about it. I've done paperwork far much worse." Um, in terms of the head, no, I don't. If the crack knuckles and as far as I know, the pirates still have it. If you have any leads on them, that's what should be followed. Did Rugner not give you anything?
well, we have something, but
Any names?
someone named Red Breeze, was it?
Esma and then Gawain kind of look at each other and they both shake their head.
Well-
Gawain answers. I've been doing a bunch of scouting and I've not heard that name.
Okay. There are a couple other names. Sharks.
Gawain kind of like sucks his teeth in. I heard that name a lot. That's unfortunate, but it's about 50 different people. We're in a crime-ridden city on an island. There's a bunch of people who call themselves sharks.
What about Brunt?
What about what?
Brunt.
I have not heard the name Brunt. No. That's a given name.
But so there was one more that we'd heard once or twice. Gulgari.
Oh god.
Damn.
Hell, I don't know nothing. The best I can do is surface level stuff. Didn't you guys, when I was telling you, you went by the paladins, didn't you?
Are you suggesting we should stop there next?
I'm saying all I know is what people on the street know, and maybe then not even everything.
Hmm.
If you want more in-depth or shadowy stuff, you're gonna have to start digging.
It wouldn't be the worst idea to visit the Paladin Order. They probably know more.
Most likely. Alright. Well,
Nhago, you... Oh, sorry.
I thought I'd share that little insight with you, brother. I hope it isn't true. I would,
Yeah. Let's just hope you're possessed or something.
well,
As soon as he
better.
says possessed, Cash is just...
How did the scientist visit go? Also,
well, the reason why I think it's Lynette is supposedly all I heard it was someone that looked a lot like me, and when we saw through the mirror of the point towards the Echo-Knight, supposedly through the lens he looks what I presume to be Lynette. Something about how there's memories and how I'm trying to be remembered by the world, by something I don't fully understand magic, brother.
Yep. Yeah, it all sounds about right. It's never just a ghost, is it? Remember that ghost back in Deepwater? That thing was awesome.
Oh yeah, really helpful.
Just get a ghost in here. It kind of looks at Riker.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
No. You see, I want the ghost to be useful and practical.
Yeah.
Like, and this guy's career right in front of him.
Damn, this is like...
He's just slurping his soup.
I'm gonna like.
Yo, he got another revivify spell of it.
Riker's about to be the big
I
bad.
don't have damage for it. I'm screwed.
Sorry. Okay, do we know that Nhago has like a connection to the Paladin Order or no?
We literally went there, and I fucking.
Yeah, we went there. We went
Okay,
there.
sorry,
Yeah.
it's been a while. Okay, so I turned towards Nhago and it's like, do you think they would have an idea?
Oh, well, I mean, they're pretty smart. I'd say they probably have the best odds of knowing, unless you want to like go to the Crack Knuckles base again or something and find them.
Not again. Well, then I guess that just leaves the Paladin headquarters, correct?
Correct.
Well, we could also track down the faceless. No, that's a terrible idea. Forget I said anything.
Although I will say, the faceless woman, whoever the guy who was walking forward, they recognized me by name.
So you.
When?
What are you talking about?
With the alligator, I don't know if this was a slip up. He called me by Siegfried, even though I've never met him.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
He called me by my name.
So you think this adds on to the theory?
I believe the faceless at least know who I am. Yeah.
Brother, as a heads up, a couple people know who you are. When the ship got jacked, our name got all over town.
Oh, joy.
That's unfortunate.
Why
Very.
would they care about a random noble ship being robbed?
Okay, here's a thought experiment. You're a criminal. I say the two words "random noble." What pops into your head? You see it?
I like this thought exercise.
Alright, fair enough.
We should probably go visit the Paladins and see if we can't.
Figure something out.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, can you put that ghost away? It's giving Esma the shakes. No, it isn't. Her hand is like shaking.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh, it's so more chilling knowing that it could be, you know, your sibling.
What if it's? No.
No, it would just be another one to the great many.
How many siblings do you have?
Of siblings or dead siblings?
That is a good question.
No, off the top of your head.
Does this?
I'll be. Gwen kind of chips in. We kind of stopped telling him after a point.
Oh my god,
That's a lot of siblings.
Right?
that is a lot of siblings.
And I was like, wait, what's so weird about that? Like, when I was with the tribe, we were all siblings, basically.
Well, there's a difference between basically siblings and literally blood siblings.
Yes, well, there's only, there's practically only, 4 that matter. From, well, technically 3. Oh, well,
You know what? I think the more I find out about your family, Lord Siegfried, the less I want to know. So I will
yes, that's...
Like I said before, it's best not to press on family matters. You don't want
Yeah.
to find out the truth.
That's a fair point.
Yes.
Sorry, Siegfried, we didn't mean to pry.
mhm.
Oh no, I, you know, if people know, people know. You bled for my mission, so I have to be honest.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Still,
I
we
think-
have no
I think we all do.
business trying to find out your personal life.
Fair enough.
Listen,
Should we go talk to the Paladins then?
yeah.
That's
As you guys are leaving, Gawain actually snaps his fingers one more time. He's like, brother, I just remembered something.
What?
I was wondering why I forgot this, and then I realized that I probably shouldn't tell you this, but if you want to get to the bottom of a bunch of criminal shit, start looking for a Dason. And be real careful when you do. It's... you met the Paladins. You know how they kind of run this town on the side of law? Kind of.
Oh, so I'm gonna hate him.
Kind of. Dason runs the town on the side of not the law. They've got their name up. There's head honcho is like head of some merchant guild or something, but they aren't on the up and up. If there's anything related to crime, they know something about it.
Hopefully we won't have to talk to them.
Yeah, let's hope, brother. All right, that's all he has.
Alright. Let's head over to the Paladins then.
Okay. It'd be this building over here.
This one?
Yeah. This one, near the lighthouse.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, we'll make our way over there then. Probably let Nhago take the lead here.
Yep.
Yeah, probably safest.
Are you sure about this?
Less and less with each passing moment.
No, because I don't want like Siegfried and Ariana to talk to each other. Because I feel like they're both stubborn.
Siegfried, Ariana, stubborn. Luke, you're crazy.
Anna's not stubborn.
Okay. So y'all make your way to Paladin headquarters.
Okay, Andrew. Is there any way I can roll a stealth check and sneak inside?
What?
Yeah, sure.
What? I was not expecting that.
15.
Okay. So you make your way up to the Paladin headquarters. You kind of. I guess you kind of like signal everyone behind you to stop. I guess.
Yeah. I'm like, hey. I'm gonna go in first. Give me a minute. Okay?
This is gonna be hilarious.
What? Why are you?
Hey! You're gonna ruin my cover. Be
Okay.
quiet.
Okay. I turn towards the rest of the party and just shrug.
I just waited out.
Alright, I don't even know if it succeeded or not, but I go in, basically.
You kind of you
As
sneak
quietly
past
as possible.
the iron door. You're very good at like getting it open as quietly as you can, not making any noise, and you step into the middle of the office. Behind the desk, the front kind of reception area, there is a chair with its back turned to you, and a blanket over it. You can see it kind of shuffling.
Do I by chance know who this is?
You're not sure. You can't see from afar. The
Okay,
blanket is kind of obscuring them.
I approach quietly, trying to get a better look.
Now that you're at this side of the chair now, and you can see from this angle that the blanket is completely covering the figure. You can see something kind of like moving underneath the blanket, but you can't quite tell.
Can I tell if there's horns or anything, like poking?
It's kind of like it's kind of hung over the chair, and it's really hard to determine like the body shape underneath. You could roll like a perception check if you wanted.
All right, why not? Let's see how this works. Perception.
Pretty sure those are horns. They look a lot like them.
Hey, well, you know, might as well. So I get on top of the desk again, quietly.
Elbow drop.
I'm,
Just beat the shit out of it.
wait, can I like maybe try to like move the blanket lightly, like tie it to like, where I'm not trying to wake them up, so I can like unobscure them?
Sure. To do what?
Like unobscure them, you know?
Yeah.
I heard
You can
spear
peel back the
them.
blanket. Maybe like a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy.
Just fucking ooh-wah them.
Ooh,
Ooh.
You expertly move back the blanket corner by corner, and you immediately see that all of the chair is empty, except for the very seat on which a baby crocodile sits sleeping.
Okay, I pulled the blanket back.
It's then you hear the slight shuffle of noise above you. You look to the ceiling, and Volk is currently spread out with both of his arms across both corners of the roof, hanging up on sheer might. To the corner of the roof.
I'm like kind of trying to whisper. I'm like, Volk,
Yes,
what are you doing?
it was going to be a surprise, but now I feel foolish.
Okay, I'm honored that you would surprise me.
Thank you.
Uh,
Is the crocodile asleep?
Yes.
Oh,
Be tight.
well, I suppose I can't drop down now or I'll wake him.
Yes.
Hmm.
Where's Ariana?
Ah, she's gone into the Genasi side of the city. Uh, they've been having trouble with a prisoner of theirs, I don't mind telling you.
So, what kind of trouble?
Ah, my arms hurt. Well, from what I understand, there's some kind of mysterious prisoner that we've been trying to figure out for months what the name of is. As you see, for several months we've had a name of prisoners coming in and out of the city. And on each manifesto, there is at least one prisoner that we cannot put a name to. And we have reason to believe it's the same prisoner being given an alias each time.
Huh. Does by any chance
Oh,
does
man.
yeah, you can put them down. It's all right.
I was trying to make
Uh,
it.
By any chance, like, does Red Breeze? That's what the name was, right?
Yeah, Red
Yeah, Red
Breeze.
Yeah. Does that ring a bell by any chance?
Seems kind of mull this over. Well, if this is true, they're very bad at keeping secrets. The mystery names, very, very often the initials are RB.
That's
Mhm.
very interesting.
You would have to think they'd be pretty stupid if they did that as like a joke. Wouldn't you?
But I mean, if we didn't know their name, Volk,
I hadn't really thought of it until this exact moment. That is true.
so it's just kind of silly. But like, if you didn't know their name, I guess it wouldn't matter, you know?
True. Who is
So-
Red Breeze?
Oh, I don't even really know. The other people kind of talk about him. I guess they're powerful or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds
The
like a fun time though.
The other people being
Oh, you know the big human,
the big.
the half
Oh,
elf.
Siggy. How is
Yeah,
he?
Siggy. Well, he's got a ghost.
Oh, don't we all?
Yeah. No, I mean like a real ghost.
Oh, don't we all?
Like he summons one.
Oh, it doesn't summon him.
Apparently not. I don't.
Oh.
Well, actually, that's a good point. I hadn't even thought about that. Maybe it's like the ghost uses him. You know, I hadn't even thought about that. And he's just like, huh. That leaves
He
a lot
kind
of
of like shakes his head. Life is full of mysteries.
Yeah. But how about I have another name, I guess. Go.
Golden.
Yeah, like that. It's like looking at the name.
Golgari. Oh.
Gari.
Garlic.
Gara? Sand
Yeah.
coffin.
Golgari?
I guess.
I guess.
He's kind of like shaking his head. I know of one thing, but it seems too ridiculous.
I mean, everything's been ridiculous so far. Come on.
That's very true.
Like
Well,
the guy resting crocodile. It looked way bigger. I thought it was like, like a human or something, but it's like,
yeah, it's hilarious. I don't know why it's like that, but it tricks everyone.
But yeah, anyway, go on. You were saying something.
Well, when I was a boy 50-some years ago, there was a fairy tale I used to be told.
You're
Yeah,
over
well-
50. You don't know like a day over 20, Vol.
Oh, stop. I,
What? I gotta ask you about your diet later because I can't believe it.
oh, I'm a strict vegan.
Oh.
Really?
No.
You know, let's not be.
No.
Foster, if he was vegan, he would have told you already.
It can't be.
Well, the silliest thing, like I said, but well, there was a Goliath fairy tale when I was a boy, and you know Goliaths. Goliath fairy tales are
Big.
horrible. Yes.
That too.
Well, they'd say I forget the rhyme, but it was there was this man, and if you were bad, he'd come away in the night and put you in a small, sad little body that could never be bigger than 4 feet tall, like a gnome.
Oh Jesus.
Damn, this sounds like a horrible life.
And well, it's Goliath language, but the name was Gokri. Gokri.
That sounds pretty cool. Or wait, we can't hear this, can we?
No, we
No,
can't.
I think-
It's outside as
Oh,
far as
we're
I
outside.
know.
We're okay.
Yeah, we're just kind of kicking rocks, just like looking at each other.
Nhago is currently having an alligator adventure.
But yeah, well, I mean, that sounds kind of similar to what they were saying in this like letter where they're talking about like transferring bodies and stuff. Alright, what is it? Just a fairy tale?
What?
Well, I mean, you know, the crack knuckles. We beat up a bunch of You missed a
Good
lot
job.
of it.
Oh.
You missed a lot. It was kind of upsetting, I guess. You would have loved it. It was.
Did
it
you
was
do
really
anything
exciting.
cool? I bet you did.
Oh, I did. You know me, Volk. I'm always doing something cool. I jumped out of a tower, like a
Oh,
30-foot
boy.
tower, landed
Was it-
perfectly on my feet.
Oh, was the tower on fire?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, of course it
actually.
was.
Why wouldn't the tower be on fire?
Oh,
It's
they're
like,
always on fire.
It's kind of weird, you know. It's like if you're in a tower, you're resting. You typically expect that at one point that tower's gonna somehow come on fire. It's like all the dramas like that they put in at the theater.
Aw. Life writes itself. Well, I'm glad you're safe.
The fuck is this meta conversation?
What meta conversation?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just life.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Sorry.
So I assume you're trying to find this red breeze.
It's our only lead for whatever Lord Siggy is looking for.
Well,
Nice.
it'll be hell on earth trying to get you through those gates, but if you can track down Ariana, she might. Well, I assume she'll have no choice. You could probably tag along with her for the inspection.
Did she leave? Can I still catch up to her?
I believe she left 30 or so minutes. She would have to pass by the front gates.
Oof. Well, I better get going, Volk. I hope the gator wakes up soon so you're not up there all day.
Oh, I do too, Ariana. I mean,
I'm not gonna go.
I'll go. Sorry, I'm losing blood. It's all going to my feet.
Well, have fun.
As
And
you are leaving, the side door opens, and you see a familiar turtle face peek out. This is the only token I have, so don't freak out.
I'm getting ready to freak out. Ah!
Hey, Grover.
I remember that fucker.
Volk, you're at a chains that don't. He screams at the sight of Nhago and immediately runs back inside and locks the door.
They always do that.
Always weak. He doesn't know the
Just-
power of dance yet.
Well, you're gonna have to show him, Volk.
Oh, I'm going to.
He has no choice. Well, I gotta go catch Ariana, and probably harass her.
I hope so. You'll have fun out there.
And I leave.
You close the door behind you, and you hear a very loud, crashing metal noise.
Okay. Anyway. So I go inform the party.
So how was your meeting with the paladins?
Oh, it was just Volk. I was kind of. I mean, he's cool, but he's no Ariana who like. I don't know. You can. It's whatever. That's not important. That's not important. I got some information though.
That's good.
Ariana wasn't there, but she has to go to the Genasi side of the town to deal with this troublesome prisoner. That Volk. What did it say? It was like coincidentally his name was always RB.
Yeah, he said that he'd noted. So if Volk gets like a list of prisoners at the end of each month, or like for like no keeping purposes, because he kind of runs part of. He assists in the
For
lawmaking
tax
side.
purposes.
Yeah, kind of. And he made the observation that a lot of the initials were RB, which struck him as like comedic if that was what was the real name, but he couldn't rule it out.
Yes. What God said.
Okay. What God said.
You heard God.
Do you think that's a little too obvious?
Hey, I mean, like I told Volk, if like no one knew who his name was until we didn't even know who his name was until recently. So if it's like RB, it's like who would have like put the dots together unless you actually knew, right?
That's a very fair point. Sorry, I don't mean to doubt you. I was just wondering.
Don't worry, I doubt you all the time.
Oh.
No, well, I think that's just a group thing.
Well, anyway, if we want to get over to the Genesee side and like see what's going on, we gotta hurry up and catch the Ariana, and I'll make her let us tag along. You know me, I'm
gonna join us?
Oh, you know she is.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited!
All right. I put away my
She's never
birdie
done
on the
more than
neck.
3 things to me. I love her.
Well, I mean, it seems like we got one thread, so we should follow it.
Well, it's better than slaying crag knuckles for nothing. Let's go.
I'm assuming Nhago leads the way.
I probably noticed it the best, but I lead the way. I gotta hurry to Ariana.
Yeah.
I must harass.
Okay. And like prep some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's assume you're all making your way. I think Volk said generally she was headed towards the square. She would have to pass through the center to get through the gates.
So like the fountain area, or?
Yeah, about the fountain area.
Okay.
It would probably be where you found her if you were able to catch up to her.
Back in the slums, they're still fighting. We're all like, fuck!
Yeah, it's not our problem.
We just like sneak past them, like.
They're just like the giant dogs, like lift one of them up, is like shaking its head back and forth with this guy in his mouth.
It's like there's like a building-sized dog now.
It's in the background, but we're walking and you just hear the Pink Panther theme. Doo-doo.
The more it consumes, the bigger it gets.
It's Clifford, but way worse.
It's Lord Clifford.
Clifford the murderous dog.
Okay.
Big Red stands for his rage.
He's a white Labrador. He used to be.
Oh.
Clifford's the big red dog. White Labrador.
I don't want to derail you, Drew, but if you could make Clifford a boss in the future, I would greatly appreciate that.
All right, sure. Actually, I have something like that.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I think the
Okay.
best part is that he already has something like.
I do have a literal giant red dog.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like he's level 20 though.
Bring him on now.
I mean,
For
people
those
want
who
it.
are following, just figured out who our boss
If the
is.
people really want the big red dog.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't mean
We
to
have 50 more sessions, and we have one more session and a meme. I think the choice is obvious.
Yeah. I'm just
Yes.
saying content. No.
All right. So, eventually, you guys all make your way to the square. It's filled with like market stalls and shop owners and things like that.
Mhm.
Mostly bigger businesses that have actual like physical stores. The rest is just like a bunch of like fish markets or knickknacks or bobs, things of that nature. Nhago, you notice at first. You see Ariana on a bench facing away from you,
Back.
kind of chowing down on lunch.
I hold everyone back.
Oh,
We know what must be done.
I don't know.
22.
Oh.
Alright, you're stealth up on her.
I stepped up on her.
Faye, you
She's just
don't.
eating.
Oh,
She's just eating, you said, right?
Yeah.
I'm standing behind her.
Okay. If you like tiptoed around the fountain, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's eating like just some. It looks like a bunch of baked pasta in a bun or something.
Oh. Oh.
RKO out of nowhere.
Yes. So I want to stand like kind of on the edge of the fountain, you know, kind of like you see like the part right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I am gonna fucking jump on her.
Okay. Make me. Hang on. Make me an athletics check with advantage.
It's like an advantage. 16.
I guess she'll make an athletic check with disadvantage.
Ariana is a genetic freak, actually.
That's
Hey,
what this is.
disadvantage though.
You just put your arm around her throat,
Yeah, I'm grabbing her.
and the bun goes like flying off on the ground in front of her. She's like clawing at the stool, trying to catch it. Can't.
Wait, and wait, can I like somehow like reach out and try to grab the bun too?
Yeah, let's you. You can like lean forward and bite it with your mouth.
Yeah, and I'm trying to eat it.
Yeah, you're like scarfing it down with one hand as you're holding her down.
That's fucking savage. Not only are you choking her out, you're eating her food in front of her.
You
So
stupid
it's Kung Fu Panda is what you're trying to say.
Oh my god. It is.
You stupid cat!
It's
And she like actually tackles you down the midsection and starts pushing you into the fountain. They're both like
Hey.
strangling each other in the fountain. Spit it out! Spit it out!
I turn towards the
Grab
rest of the party as we're watching Ariana and Nhago like wrestle in the fountain. We're like, is this normal?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's most times when they meet, someone usually ends up either in a fountain or off a cliff. Yeah.
Sorry, did you say off a cliff?
No, not like in a mean way. It's just like
Oh, so they nicely pushed each other off a cliff.
Siegfried, you can get closer if you think that's wise. At this point, Nago, Ariana's got your head under the fountain water.
Oh my god, she's drowning her.
I'm like grabbing her face.
Yeah, he's scratching at her face. Ariana's screaming out, "Citizens, this is paladin business. Avert your eyes."
Very right.
Sigrid. I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Ariana really just said, Shh,
Can I
go
do-
to
can I
sleep,
do,
go to
like,
sleep.
Can I do like a some sort of save, or like not a save, like any sort of check to like fucking like worm my way out?
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics check.
Ooh.
Not me.
I'll have her make an athletics check.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Alright, it's not
He was-
working. She's got you underwater.
So
you
I
don't
wait for an
regret
extra like
jumping
10 seconds, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
Oriana,
Uh-huh.
she has something to ask of you.
The immovable object meets the irresistible force.
Oh, hey, Siggy. Hey, you ever meet a cleric? You know they can talk with the dead?
Oh, yeah. Well, are you really about to kill your friend over a sandwich?
About to kill her over a sandwich.
Damn.
Naga tries to raise her head above the water. She loves me. No, I don't.
Sigrid,
She's
I would-
shaking you now, which is bringing you above water for air, ironically.
They're always like this. This is normal behavior for them.
I mean,
I believe Nago
Yeah.
wanted to request something from you, if I remember correctly.
Oh, did she? Was it my fucking lunch?
I don't know. I think you would have to ask her.
We could buy you a new one.
Yes.
At the sound of Nago's garbled yes, Ariana like
Drops her into. It solves nothing.
releases Nago. She is currently sitting, pouting in the fountain, very wet.
I rush over and say, Nago, are you alright?
Naga gets back up and jumps at Ariana.
Oh god.
Make me an athletics check.
Cassius, I wouldn't if I were.
I'm just standing at the edge of the fountain, just.
Fails. Alright, you get her on the neck.
I get her back. I'm like trying to pull her down into the water.
Well, why don't you just tell me what you want?
We need information on your prisoner RB.
I don't have a prisoner RB.
Wait.
What are you talking? She doesn't know the full story.
Alright. What he is trying to say is, Nhago was going to ask, can we come along for your inspection of a prisoner?
Is this how she's doing that?
You know her
I,
best. Apparently, this is how you two normally.
I don't know
Sorry,
anything
you know
about
how
the psychopath.
Nhago is. She was
Your
gonna
lunch is mine!
mine.
I know it is. She's like trying to clawing at your face with her metal pallet arms.
God.
Siegfried, should we get involved?
No.
Okay.
This isn't art business.
If I may, no, you know what? I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, well...
Should we just leave them to it then? And
No, we have to wait it out.
Do you want me to roll another one?
Yeah.
Eventually, they will get
Oh my
tired.
god.
Here by one. He's like now you've got her like pulling her underwater. I think I see you like dragging her around the fountain like as like a trophy.
Eventually, they will hopefully get tired of this. That one of
Nhago
them
lets out
passes
a feral screech.
And
Oh,
you scream at the sky like a victory screech. Disturbingly, you hear in the distance other Feladay screeches in return.
Hey, Andrew. We're in like
Yeah.
a marketplace, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's looking.
Can I buy like she was eating a bun, right, or like something of that sort?
Yeah, it looks like a bun with like a bunch of like spaghetti in it or something, like baked noodles of some kind.
God, I'm fucking hungry right now. I shouldn't have asked for a description on the food. Okay, I'm gonna look for like. Can I see that like in the marketplace, like in one of the stalls?
Yeah, I think like right next this one over here, there's a kind of a rare enough like human with kind of darker skin who looks very like he's just trying to stay out of this. He's
Which
just
stall?
keeping his head down. What?
Which stall?
Sorry, this one.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way to it and say, "Hi, so sorry. Could I buy one of those buns?"
Yes. He smiles. It's kind of twitchy, but he's trying to be genuine about it. You
Yep,
think?
that's totally fair.
That's 2 copper.
What's gold to copper?
with the 100,
Yeah.
100 copper to a gold.
Okay, so it's like a penny.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. And you said 2 copper, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I I hold on to the bun and wait for them to finish.
I think they're finished. Nhago's let out her victory roar.
Okay.
Ariana's like crawling to the side of the fountain.
As she's crawling over, can I walk over to Ariana and just
Do I see this?
hold this out for her?
No.
I'm gonna steal the bun. At least try.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
20.
Alright, it's pretty bad.
What do I have to make?
I love this chaos. This is the type of energy we need
Uh,
all
good.
the time.
I'm gonna say a
Nhago,
perception check, Jay.
Welp.
Jay, you reach your hand out and you see that the bun is gone and you're very confused.
I head back to the parlor.
Hello.
Hi, can I have 4 more?
Yep, 8 copper.
I walk back and I hold
Do you
out
think this is a game, Jay?
I hold out 2 in each hand and I hold them out to Ariana and I hold them out to Nhago.
No, I want
Ariana like jumps out and she starts like shoving the buns into her hand, into her mouth, like faster than Nhago is eating them.
So sorry about your lunch.
I win. I ate.
I dragged you from the fountain.
Shut up.
Regardless, we do have some business to take care of.
Oh, well, please tell me more.
Oh yeah, and Foster, I gave you 2 of the buns too.
Yeah. Very aware.
Okay, just making sure. And so
Do I see any kids around?
Yeah,
I
there are a
just
couple.
I'll
There's
give
been a
it to
couple like clapping.
I'll give them to the kids.
Thank you, Mrs.
I
Yes.
was wondering if we
And then
could,
she steals them again.
Mine.
as the kid's about to like take a bite, she just slaps to the ground and says, "What's up?" and then walks off.
Not go teaching these kids that life ain't fair.
Nago can only eat food she cooks or takes from others.
But yeah, I say we would like to come along with your inspection of a prisoner, if that'd be okay.
Uh-huh. Why? And why would I let that happen?
Well, we're kind of pursuing someone,
Okay.
and we.
And so you assaulted me.
Ariana, the sooner we get her the information
you.
that we need, the sooner we'll leave you and we'll carry on with our own mission. Otherwise,
That's a
we
lie.
might have to.
Again,
Well-
Nago's feral at this point.
Yeah.
Most of us will carry on. I can't control Nhago.
I am so sorry for the assault. That we did not see that coming. But I.
Well-
Near death breeds excitement.
Kinda did.
If you let this happen, I will also pay for your dinner.
They don't pay me shit around here. All right.
Which I'll eat.
I'll buy everyone dinner.
Which I'll eat also, Ariana's.
Like Nago's like wild-eyed. She looks completely feral.
She's like twitching.
Jesus.
This is like, Jay, like I said, the Valday are like little gremlins.
We just need this small favor.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, let me explain some stuff to you. Do you know what the Genasi side of town is like?
Nicer than the slums.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
what
lot
the, the Nazi side is. Okay.
Yeah, it's the other side of... Yeah, so it's the side of town past the Knuckles, you know, the giant wall. And the thing there is, if you aren't a Genasi, you're arrested on sight. And the reason I can go there is because I have this spiffy metal armor that lets me be a paladin of conquest. Now let me explain something to you. They don't like us. They don't like paladins. They really don't like tieflings. And they really, really don't like tieflings with a gaggle of miscreants walking behind them.
I'm not a miscreant.
Ariana like grits her teeth like she wants to say something, but is just kind of trying to focus on Cassius right now.
Say it.
Well, I mean, I can change my appearance, and maybe I could. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen. Have I? No, we didn't see a Genasi while we were in the city, right?
You have not, no. You have maybe seen a few guards, and those are like fire Genasi.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm trying to think. How big are Genasis?
They're medium-sized.
Okay,
You would
okay.
be able to transform into one. if
Okay.
That's what you're asking with the style.
Yes, yeah.
Would I also?
You should, yeah, because they're also medium-sized.
Neat.
I mean, if appearance is an issue, I can take care of that, and I have, some of us can take care of that.
What if, what if enough of us did and we brought them, we made it seem like we were bringing the rest of them in as prisoners? Give
Ariana,
you a pass.
Ariana kind of hesitates. Alright, look. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say none of you have seen air or water Genasi, yeah?
No.
We haven't.
I've seen
So-
them wandering around here and there.
And Nago, I think you actually literally haven't. They basically never come to this side of town.
Well, shit, never mind.
So here's the issue. Air Genasi. Bureaucrats, politicians, all the high-ranking stuff. They never leave their tower, live the ritzy life, all of that. Water Genasi. Spiritual, religious, monastic types. Never leave the temples. Again, never leave the ritzy part of town. So you got two options. You have Earth Genasi, which are not a lot better than you walking in there yourself. They are technically Genasi people, but they are workers. They are the people of the Earth and the Genasi culture. As in, they stay below town, and they work on the tunnels and underground side of the Genasi city. So underground side of the Genasi city, if you guys don't know this. I don't know what tourists know these days.
Mhm.
So, fire Genasis, not a bad idea, right? The military side, the policing side, the soldier side. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Fire Genasi want to run a really damn tight ship. And if two randomly wander in with prisoners, they're going to start asking you a lot of questions that you won't know how to answer, and I won't know how to tell you to answer.
Do I know if the Kython has ever done trade to this specific city port?
Unfortunately, you know that they have, and it's gone quite sour.
Well,
Ruthgok and Kython do not have good relations currently.
shit.
It's probably partly why you didn't get much help from authorities when you got robbed.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
I also don't think maybe we should be discussing this out in the middle of a populated market square. Circle fountain.
Probably not the best idea.
Is it possible that you could just say we're potential apprentices of the Paladins of Conquest?
Like, here's the thing: they won't let apprentices in. Here's what I'm saying, because for some reason, I think it's the water that's giving me brain rot or something. I'm entertaining what you're saying. And I don't know why I'm saying that or how long I'm going to do that. But for the time being, I absolutely am. And I realistically say 2 ways that this stupid plan is going to work. And both involve me being able to say I don't know you at any point if it goes wrong.
Well, if it comes down to that, hopefully it won't.
Understandable.
Okay, so at this point, like, a few onlookers around, and Ariana kind of shoots them looks, and they all kind of like clear off pretty quickly. She kind of like wipes her hand. Okay. So, us through the gate idea, right? Shouldn't do that. But if you do, they're gonna give me 8 kinds of hell trying to get through that gate. They really don't like tieflings or paladins. So, while I'm arguing with them, if you guys don't screw it up, you probably just say you got prisoners and they'll give you like a side eye and let you through. They're authoritative types, sure. But if they're annoyed at something else, they'll be too distracted to really grill you.
While we're still disguised as Fire Genasi?
Yeah, here's the thing. You're gonna need to be Fire Genasi the entire time you're there. Because if they see 2 humans, a gnome, a half-elf, and a Felidae walking around, they're not gonna even ask questions when they run you up.
That can be arranged. That's not a problem for me.
I can only
Okay.
do it for an hour.
No. I don't know how I feel about this plan. Because 1, it's technically breaking the law, which I'm not a fan of. And 2, I wasn't built for using magic or breaking the law.
Breaking the law. We're on a mission for you. What?
Yes.
Then what do you suggest, Siegfried?
What was your second option? I say, turning towards Ariana.
It was gonna be some kind of dumb underground heist shit, but seeing as we appear to have a goody two-shoes on our hands,
I guess so.
I'm gonna say they're horrible races, sure, but like they have some decorum. If you trying to like runs her hands through her, if you do something, and I don't know what, so don't ask me immediately, to impress them or facilitate some kind of meeting with them, like some kind of higher up, I think maybe you could get in. And oh my god, I'm so mad that I'm saying this. 2 days from tomorrow, there's a circus. And there's a competition there. And I know for a fact that this stupid shit for brains Genasi noble loves to compete there. And really loves whoever wins.
A circus?
Kind of. It's sort of like they rent out the local coliseum and they do this whole like multi-trial thing. I don't know how it works because I don't want anything to do with it. So, what I'm saying are, okay, you try and do this disguise thing. It's not the worst idea. If it fucks up, you're screwed. But not my problem. You try to skulk around underground, see if you find anything. I don't even know what that place looks like. I bet there's a lot of stuff down there you don't want to see ever in your life. Or 3, you do this this harebrained compete in a contest and see what happens idea.
Well, considering that's the only one that doesn't break the law, I choose option 3.
Man, I want to
You're
say you might win. The Air Genasi comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, you're cool," and then he doesn't do anything. You get that, right? Like this isn't like a.
You
I understand.
Are winning a circus competition. What are we gonna do? 4 buffoons and 5 buffoons? Can't count.
All right, so let me down the other options for you. Even if we wanted to break the law, which we shouldn't.
Sure.
I want you to understand
Right.
something. Just because some of you can transform into a different illusion magic, I presume. 1, what happens if they see through that illusion magic? 2, that doesn't come for everyone. You say we're prisoners of yours? If so, then we get thrown in prison. 3, Cassius just said his illusion magic doesn't last that long. We don't know where to go.
What about
Lord
the
Siegfried,
underground
I'll-
option? Sorry.
No, just all due respect, Lord Siegfried, but your plan, our plan has flaws. Your plan isn't a real.
It is
plan.
not a real plan, correct? But
I understand your desire to stay within the bounds of the law here, but this feels like it's a very important task for everybody involved, especially you. And I have to assume that you value your own well-being over the laws of a foreign nation that you don't belong to.
a foreign nation which has bad ties with Kython.
Right.
Foreign.
So it's not going to get much worse, can it?
Oh, that's a dangerous mentality.
I don't know how politics work.
What could possibly go wrong?
Smash cut. That timing. Wow.
Andrew, what would happen
been
if
bad.
I fucked up relations even more between here and Kython?
I don't think
So-
he can tell us that.
I could make an educated guess based on what you know. So, currently, nigh on a few years ago, Kython and Rithgok, about 10 or 20 years ago, had kind of a stable trading relationship. They're a hard nation to work with because they're classist, racist, but they do have goods. Eventually, tensions soured. There were a few skirmishes that Kython did win, and they've been allowing some Genasi like refugees into their lands for a while. It's how merit came into your employment actually. And they have since settled on kind of an uneasy, like, okay, we'll trade, but we do not like each other. Ruthgox do not go anywhere near Kython, and Kython, your father has like straight up denounced them, which is kind of a big deal for your family. And your father who believes in decorum. So, if an honored son of his was found breaking into this place and got in trouble and jailed or executed, you don't really know what would happen, but it would not be pretty. And you know that you would probably be executed if you got arrested. They don't fuck around with this.
Alright, well, from my guess is, we've had a few skirmishes with this place before, and if I get arrested, I'll get executed. Now, while my
Oh.
mother does not have a fond place in her heart for me, my father does. And my father is currently the head of Deneth operations. Figuratively, my father is a head of the military.
So that would be bad then.
Yes.
Besides, obviously, your death, which would be horrible.
Yes. So,
Getting out of this fountain.
I was just saying, you guys have been in the fountain for like this whole conversation.
as much as the mission is important, I'm not going to risk the resources of Kython just to talk to a prisoner that may be the person we're talking about.
So what you're saying is our only hope is the circus and impressing them?
There is another hope, although it does involve Gawain.
Oh?
Alright.
Harper
What can Lord Gawain do here?
Let's see how well he is at charming.
You.
Well, thank you, Ariana, for the help.
Uh-huh. So you're going with a plan that doesn't involve me, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Bye.
Don't you want that dinner okay.
Go away.
Well,
Good.
alright.
It's that, or we go back into crack knuckle territory.
Okay, so circus it is then.
Alright.
Let's hold up.
Did she say the circus was in 2 days?
2 days. We could probably do a little bit of both.
We don't know what the game is, though, do we? I forget
No.
if it was explained.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep calling it
He
circus.
vaguely alluded. You got the impression that she didn't quite. I think she implied that she didn't go to it, so she didn't quite understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Oh.
I wasn't sure. We don't even know what kind of game this is, though. Is there any way we could maybe find out first and practice?
If she didn't tell us of a way to get in, that must mean it's an open entrance, right? Maybe we could ask around?
Hold up.
Or she just wants to see us fail. I feel like that could be
Either way, my brother's been around town. We could probably ask him to.
Mhm.
Alright. Now we go back there.
I guess.
Nhago, do you want to get out of the fountain?
I'm pretty comfortable, honestly.
Okay.
Alright.
Would you like another bun?
Don't talk to me.
Okay.
Still feral.
Very feral.
Alright. So I guess you guys are heading back to the villa?
Well, I don't know if Nhago, she's still in the fountain.
Just to see my am.
Okay. So the four of you and a damp Nhago eventually make your way back to the villa.
Hey, when you get wet, do you shake out your fur like a cat, or...
I
Oh,
don't
is that
have fur.
dogs?
She also
I don't
doesn't have her.
Oh, okay.
So you get back. Go and greet you. Hey, brother, you get the head?
Do you think I went into enemy territory,
You
killed
went
all of
to the
them?
sewers and came back with a noble. Look, brother, you've done stupider things. It's not like I have something else to ask.
Damn. Damn.
I mean,
Damn, he went for your jugular there.
Alright. So, apparently there is a prisoner on the Genasi side of town that could be a lead.
Okay.
So,
The Gianti side of town.
yes.
So not a lead is what you're saying, because I can't get in there.
Well,
Well,
there's
okay.
going
Well.
to be a carnival showing up in 2 days. Supposedly, an air Genasi will be there.
Uh-huh.
You understand how I am with conversations. I'm not the...
I've talked to you, yeah.
Yes.
No mercy,
If
Gwen.
you, do you know anything about the carnival? And B, is it possible that you could potentially talk to him as he watches the carnival contest?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if my brother is saying this to me. Yes, I could do all of that. I have heard about the carnival. I'm not really sure what the deal is. I know that there is a contest. I know it's open to groups. I don't know the group size. Asthma pipes up. I looked into it. I needed a slight reprieve. Master Siegfried, I'm afraid they keep the exact events a secret.
Joy bunnies.
Is it possible?
Nothing. Go ahead, Siegfried.
Is it so they keep the events secret? Does that mean we're not allowed to enter?
No, you can enter. I believe the events change yearly. It's supposed to provide an element of surprise, I think, or something.
Do they have a common trend to them? Like, are they usually like, I don't know,
I
performance, magic?
I haven't heard that much. I've heard of there being talks of combat as a part of it, but I don't know if that's the norm or the exception.
Oh,
Well then,
We're all new to town, sadly. I'm afraid I don't know much about their festivities.
well, it happens in 2 days, right?
Apparently, yes.
All right. We could also talk to, as much as I would rather not, there is a Disna, which, am I remembering that name correct, Gawain?
A Disna? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the player to DM, the leader of the gang, or like the black market shit.
A Disna?
A Disna, yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
As I left, Gawain said, the paladins take care of everything
Oh.
lawful.
It's Dasan.
Dasan. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll write that.
So not a single correct syllable. Got it.
No.
damn.
Yeah, that sounds about right, though.
Does it?
Sorry, what was the question?
So while we wait for the carnival for 2 days, we could also talk to Dasan in the meantime.
Yeah, I guess you could. I think they're, I think it's just the Dasan Trading Company. It should be on the northwest part of town. I guess you could just go there. I don't know. I think you can just set up an appointment to meet with the head.
Well, does anyone else have any ideas?
Doesn't look like it.
I, not really, not particularly.
Hey, brother. You seem like you're at straws here. Do you have
Yeah.
leads that you are curious about but don't have time for?
I mean, there was a fight in the slums involving shadow creatures.
Okay, I was about to say sounds right, then you said shadow creatures.
Yes, there was these two twins who had a... What was it? Was it a lamp?
It was like a lamp that was oozing darkness.
It was a lamp that was oozing darkness, and then they broke it, and then a lady with a mask showed up and took the two away, and took the two twins away.
Sounds like a thing you would encounter, yeah.
Yes, I would have no idea where to start, but you seem like a people person.
Yeah, I guess I do. You said it was a brawl. So who were the shadow creatures fucking up?
The crag knuckles.
Ooh. Alright.
I don't like that reaction.
Well, I think I know where to start digging. Yep. Alright. I'll get on it. Kind of heads past you out the entrance. I'll tell you as much as I can by tomorrow night. We agree?
Alright, sounds good.
Alright. Yeah, don't be safe out there, brother. Yeah.
I'll come back alive.
Yeah, I know you will. Seems kind of reassured but still nervous. He steps out on his own into the into the streets.
Is Raiko still doing nothing?
Yeah, he seems to just kind of be vaguely cleaning now. He's like buffing the tables.
Oh no, Siegfried's gonna. Oh no.
Riker, you seem to be cleaning kinda sloppily and slowly.
Oh no.
So with respect, I've cleaned the entire manor.
Oh, do you now? I think I still see a dust bunny under that chair.
Oh, no, not anymore, sir. I'll be right on it.
I love bullying the help.
Esmo speaks up. He deserves it.
Yes. I only treat the pathetic like this. And I walk outside.
Oh. Oh. God damn it. I guess I will follow Siegfried out.
Alright. So I guess you're all heading towards the Dasan area?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Alright, is that just the current plan?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. So, I'll expedite this a little bit. You eventually find the building in the southwest portion of town, around over here.
Mm-hmm.
It does appear to be closed for the day, but you manage to flag down the secretary as she's starting to set up shop for the day, and she informs you that they are currently closed for the day, but he will be able to meet with his schedule is clear to meet tomorrow afternoon, and she mentions that that she has been informed of a son of Kythan's arrival, and that she calls him Mr. Roscoe, would be interested in meeting with him.
Oh joy. Well, thank you.
And the half-elf nods and thanks you for your patience.
Well, if you want, the four of you can do whatever you want for the rest of the day, as long as you meet back at the manor and get ready for tomorrow. I think we've fought hard and long, and we've done everything we could for now. I think a little rest wouldn't hurt.
Sounds like a plan. Nhago, are you busy?
No, why?
Well, I was wondering if you'd like to take a walk with me,
Not really.
please.
Nope. Sorry. And she walks away.
Wait, Nhago,
What is it?
you want to go shopping up for some ingredients?
Yeah, sure, Lord Sticky.
You cook some really good chicken. Do you have any other recipes for that?
Well, I certainly could find some ingredients to try some new stuff. Spice it up a bit, you know?
You know what? After puking up and tasting my own vomit for a few months, it'll be nice to taste some more good of your cooking. Kidriel, would you like to join us?
I don't know much about cooking, but sure.
In fact?
Yeah, I'm down to go shopping.
Wait, hang on. One of us needs to watch Cassius.
Actually, I think I want to
Oh.
be alone for a little bit.
Right, I understand that, but we can't
but-
actually leave you alone.
I kind of look around and I haven't heard her voice this entire time. She would have spoken up by now. I don't know where she's gone.
It's also only been about a day.
I mean, I wouldn't, I don't think we should be risking it. It's alright, I don't need to go searching for ingredients. I'm not much of a culinary expert anyway. I'll keep an eye on Cassius.
Alright.
Well, okay, Joe. Are you hungry then? I was gonna go get some food.
Alright, sure.
So, by the way, Nhago, do you have anything for a little bit, any spicy chicken in particular? Any recipes for that?
You like spicy food, Lord Siggy.
Can you replicate the Popeye chicken sandwich, Siggy?
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I'm
Nhago.
sandwich. Spicy Popeye chicken sandwich. I mean, yeah, certainly I could find some spices and other ingredients to like. If you, I mean, I don't know what everyone else would want particularly, but if you want a specific spicy chicken, I guess I could spruce something up for you.
Thank you. Faye, you feeling for anything particular?
I always love whatever Nhago cooks for us, so you know.
Cadriel, what do you usually prefer?
I don't
We could-
really care.
Alright.
Do we think that maybe this is a good stopping point for the session?
Sure, it could. If no one's planning to do anything else with RP,
Mm-hmm.
I have one more thing to do that'll be very quick.
Okay.
I just kind of want to ask where everyone is sleeping.
Mhm.
In the villa.
Oh,
I guess we didn't really quite.
so it's 2, 2, and then there's a 3, right?
I'm
Yeah,
sharing a
and-
room with Faye.
Yep.
We get the
Okay.
one with the 2 beds.
I'll sleep here.
With the 2 beds? You
There's
mean
2
this
rooms
one?
with 2 beds.
This one. Oh, this one.
Wait,
I'm
sorry.
guessing
Faucet.
where does
we
Gawain
get the
sleep?
master bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah, we get the master bedroom.
I
Queens.
thought Andrew was gonna ask us to roll initiative to decide who gets dibs on the rooms.
Remind you that Esma is also a person who is probably going to be uncomfortable sleeping with men.
Mm. I guess I'll take this one over here.
Okay.
Which one?
This one.
I guess just drag yourself to it.
Yeah.
Is Gawain sleeping in this one, I'm presuming?
Gawain does not have like a designated spot yet. I think he has been sleeping in that one, but like he figured he'd talk about it when he got home.
I'll let him have it.
All right.
Wait, wait, hold on.
So you
Where are we
and
sleeping?
Nago are taking this bed.
Yeah, I think you kicked Gawain out.
Oh, we did actually. Okay, this is
Get the
is
fuck
we are
out,
taking this.
Gawain.
All right, cool.
I didn't notice that. Oh, I
Yeah.
would have said something.
Wayne can sleep with his brother.
He can sleep with you.
Wait, I love how the Lord is sleeping in the triple.
Yes.
He's not a real lord. He's a bastard, so it doesn't really count.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So you have to decide. So I guess Gawain will sleep with you. You have to tell Esma and Riker where to go because they're not sure.
Alright,
Oh
well.
shit, Esma.
Yeah.
Wait, I go over to Cadriel. Cadriel, do you mind sleeping with Cassius? I don't want him sleeping by himself.
Well,
I also want Esma to sleep in a room without without men, so she's more comfortable.
all right, but if I get murdered in my sleep by Drusilla, I'd be
Gawain's
very
picked up.
pleased.
Hey, brother, I'll do it. I don't mind.
No, it's quite all right.
No. I out of everyone to sleep in that bedroom, you are the last one to
All right,
sleep
fine.
near Cassius.
Do it. Good thing. Goddamn.
It's all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll move my stuff then over.
Wait, Luke, are you standing in the doorway as I'm laying down, just staring at me? Just
Oh yeah, I'm making sure Gawain doesn't come near you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
hey.
Looks like we're rooming.
Wait, so I'm assuming next session we're gonna start with like the RP of us like going to get the ingredients and stuff, or
I
well-
assume we all just did that.
oh, okay,
Yeah, we
okay.
all just did that. Yeah.
I'm gonna fast forward because I have one last thing I need to do and it requires people sleeping.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I will. I think Riker and Gawain and me will sleep here. Esma will sleep here.
Okay, sounds good. Esma gets a room to herself. Okay,
Good for Esma. She deserves it, honestly. She's been
Yeah.
through a lot.
Going through a lot right now, guys.
And I have one more thing I need to do. Let's assume everyone's going to sleep, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There? Okay. Do. Cassius, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
What?
Oh
Make me a
no.
wisdom saving throw.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
Oh, what the?
Cassius, in the
Yeah.
middle of the night, you awaken to the face of something staring down at you. It is a cloak of pure black standing over you in your bedside, arms pressed to one side of you as it looks deeply into you. You feel your body go rigid, your eyes go slack, and you stare deeply into it. In its eyes, you see refractions, bits of memory of the past day. You see even the briefest glimpse of the Black Sea that you remember as your earliest memory. Critically, and you see it all. The memories start to slow down as you stare into it, almost like they're being pinpointed. And you see Rugner Forest.
I see
You
what?
see the elf on. You see Rugner Forest.
Mm.
You see the elf on the bank. Mask, looking away from you, and then you see her running away further down a trail. You see her in the camp much later, charred. And at the side of it, you feel the memory start to slip, and in a dark room, somewhere you can't place, you see a small elf, and you sight her as a drow by the color of her ears. Somewhere behind the shadows, looking back at you, from a mask much like the elf's own, and you see a tear creep down her cheek. Make me another wisdom saving throw.
Hey, remember when you joked, Vikas, that if you get killed in your sleep, it's his fault?
Yeah.
You might. I don't know. You might. That might happen.
Hey, it wasn't Gawain's, so it's better.
Oh no. That's a 9.
You take 11 points of psychic damage. You feel yourself trembling and shaking as a jet of blood kind of like spirals out of your nose. The memories are searching for something, and you feel them being kind of extracted and pulled back into this shape. And then you see it start to rise up, staring at you all the while further and further into the ceiling before it descends into the roof and fades from your vision, merging with the wall.
So I want to ask this before. I can't scream, right? Because my body's rigid. I'm like paralyzed.
You were like paralyzed.
Okay. Am I still paralyzed?
You are. It takes a few minutes to wear off, but eventually you are.
I scream.
All right. Gasha screams. This might be a good point to just cut it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like cliffhanger.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Fucking horror shit going on.
That okay. That just so there's like just a sea of blood from my nose just on the bed now, right?
Yeah, you've kind of just squirted blood everywhere, like it rocketed out of your nose.
Oh my god. First of all, ew. Second of all, Jesus.
Dank.
What the fuck?
I
It's
mean,
unfortunate that happened to Cassius. That was a random roll.
I don't believe you. I do not believe you.
I actually dead as I rolled to see who that would be, and it was Cassius.
Actually, I think it's fitting, honestly.
It is.
Alright. So we're calling it there?
yeah.
Yeah, I think we are.
Alright. Couple things before I part ways. So if you missed the Melee charity event, it is live on YouTube. You should watch it because it involves 3 of the people here, including me. Vikas is our beautiful commentator, and Foss is all the way on the opposite end of me as a player of Team Illinois. And that charity stream is going to be happening this Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's pretty much all the big things that's going on for this month. I mean, tomorrow I'm probably streaming. And I have been working on YouTube videos. I have a huge backlog of streams, so hopefully I'll be uploading more frequently. But that's pretty much all that's happening. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful time.
Bye.
Bye.
I hope you enjoyed us being dumb shits.